YouTube should now be alive. Alright, let me get into it. Oh, I forgot to move into my music thing. Let me do that real quick as well. And then we just wait for it to load. Load. God damn it. It's taking its sweet, sweet time to load. Here, let's get the background music. Okay, let me boot up my alt account as well. Alright, there we go. Now we have the background music playing. Alright. Let's get on in on everything. Wait, do we have the new thing in the shop? Or is it done now? Oh, I guess it's done now? Or maybe it's not. When does it update again and put like the other 1 gold pack or whatever? Or is it actually done? Maybe it's done now. Okay, if it is, then it is. That would be unfortunate. Oh, what? What is this? Oh. Wait, what? Zezzy surpassed what? Oh, this is like revenue number thing? Okay, then sure. Oh boy. And then I see like the recommendation thingy for something else after. Okay. Alright, okay, I got the fruit thing there earlier. We'll look at this stuff after. Will surpass. I gotta love them quotation marks. Yes, in quotes. Of course. Gotta have them quotation marks. Alright. Wait, what's today's join up anyways? What is today's join up? Let me just make sure I get everything here. Wait, what? We blocking terms now? Okay then. Oh. Hi, Tara. Okay. It surpassed it and it, it disappeared from the chart, of course. Of course it did. Hi Zenmeister. Hi Fanta. Yeah, it surpassed it so hard that people forgot about it. Truly surpassing. We'll look at the thing later. Apparently something was linked earlier, a video. What will Stinks think? I don't know. Who knows what he'll say? Who knows? Should never let them? Ah! Yeah, that's perfect! Because you get to see just how pega they can be. It's perfect that they're working with it. It's perfect. What's next? It's like one of those offshore call centers, right? And then you have companies outsourcing their stuff there, but in the same time, in the same office building, at the call center, they have the scam call stuff operating in there too. You'll wait for Snorkeeper. Sure. I don't know. I don't know what he'll be up to. Okay, I'm back. Hi there, Anne-Marie. What happened? You did. It was why you had no internet for 2 days. Hopefully they at least compensated you somehow. Yeah, so the Lin thing doesn't work. Where is it? One sec. Yeah, so, this thing is not working. Gates vid on Hero Games evaluation. They lost 18 mil RMB. Profits are slowly going up, but that's not profits! That is not profit! That is not profit! If you're in the negative, and you're still in the negative, that is not profit! Right? Your mother gets service for free as it is? I see. But, yeah, no. If you have to say that... Hi there, Joe Mama, but yeah. Yes, it's not working. I've already reported it. I ended up trying to do some tests on it on the other server thing. Yeah, it's just not working. It's not working at all. That said, there was another bug that was found. So the other funny part is... this is also bugged. Lin's on-field effect works off-field. The domain 9 thing also works off-field. which is also a bug. It should not work off-field, but it does. So that thing is also bugged, right? We can actually see it ourselves. Turn off Smart Servant. Right? Kinda, but not really. The damage you'll see from it is negligible. Genshin gives awards equals dying. Wuwa gives awards equals generous. I know, the weird agenda they have there, man. It's really bizarre. They like to have that weird agenda. Oh no, the S3 is working. S4 is not working though. It just means, yes, you would have 30-second duration on a 30-second cooldown. Alright? Yes, that's what it means. Yeah, you would have full uptime. I don't know. But like, yeah, so like, for example, I go cast, I have to make sure I use something that doesn't have a, oh, I can just swap to an onion. Look, I'm getting damage in others category here. It's like the weird number. It is happening, but it's like super negligible. Eggman not playing Wuwa that much anymore. He's bandwagoning the next one. I don't know. Eggman? Wait. Well, what's this about Eggman? I thought he was too busy pissing on the moon. Oh, Tectone. Don't call him Eggman, man! At least Eggman is Giga Chat enough to piss on the moon. Eggman's the Giga Chat who pisses on the moon. With his super laser piss. You don't know? You don't know about Eggman pissing on the moon? Alright, let me pull it up, man. It's a classic. Eggman pisses on the moon. It was in his Twitter announcement. You know? I guess you need some education here. Alright, here you go. Time to get educated. Eggman's Twitter announcement. Okay? I guess we can go look at this one.
I come to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's a bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's right. He took his hedgehog fucking quilly dick out and he pissed on my fucking wife and he said his dick was this big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All points, no quills, no pillows. Look at that, it looks like 2 balls in a bong. He fucked my wife, so guess what? I'm gonna fuck the earth. That's right, this is what you get. My super laser piss. Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher. I'm pissing on the moon.
That's right, he pissed on the moon.
How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too.
Yeah, that's right. Eggman pisses on the moon. Right? Eggman pisses on the moon. With the super laser piss. So how can we get Jim Carrey to say this? That would be hilarious. You know what? It would perfectly fit too. What isn't like the shadow and stuff gonna be in the next Sonic movie? It would fit. It would fit, right? Sonic Adventure 2, right? That's when they introduced Shadow, and that's when Eggman pissed on the moon. So it would make sense if, you know, they gotta make Eggman piss on the moon in the next Sonic movie, right? He has to piss on the moon, right? It would only make sense. Why the hell would you ban Blissey, though? Just ban Blissey, why? Weird shit. This is a weird clickbait thumbnail. For those who know, they know. But yeah. Eggman pissed on the moon. Well, I guess I can pull up the other one anyways. While we were there. Oh wait, no, that was when I copied that thing. Thanks for the follow as well. Akian Warrior. Alright, here we go. Let me copy it from my OBS browser to the actual browser. Oh, I should probably mute that though. Just in case. Here, you can have Blessing Way. Oh yeah, we were 187, now it's 195, now it's 200, and now it's gone. It's just gone. I already reported it, yeah. I reported it 2 days ago. And sent them a video. I don't know how long it'll take for them to respond though. Yeah. It's gone. Yep. Oh yes, it's crushing, guys. It's crushing Genshin. For sure, guys. Weird people here. No. Yeah, this definitely, it's definitely aged like, milk. It definitely aged like milk here. It definitely aged like milk. I don't get where this thing came from. No, they're both shit. I don't get it. Apparently, one version of fighting trash mobs in a stupid circle with a timer is better than the other. What? I really don't get this. This doesn't tell me anything. What the fuck is this thumbnail? Well, yeah, it does, but that's its own different thing, man. Everyone is boycotting. Yeah, that boycotting sure worked. Right? That boycotting sure worked. We just got a bunch of dumb clickbait shit. Yeah, I don't get this shit, man. What? What was this about a perfect launch? What? I'm like, what? Okay then. I mean, obviously those thumbnails are lies. It's the video, it's just showing thumbnails that this guy put together. And bro is farming views with that title. I mean, why not? Let him. I mean, he's only just showing the reality here. It shows lacking gameplay. Yeah, I know. But yeah, the Lin Synthesia thing doesn't work properly. What was this? Other thing I was said?
It's me, your dry.
I don't care about this ad here. Oh, here we go. What I disliked about the latest dev note for Wuthering Waves, I don't even know what the hell it is, because I don't look at that stuff. But sure, we can go. What the hell is this AI button? Why the hell is there an AI button in my browser? I accidentally pushed the hotkey for it. That's new. Apparently now the Brave browser has some stupid AI button. For some reason. And I don't even know how I opened it. I'm like, what? AI is expanding. I'm like, I don't need one in this browser. The whole reason why I'm using this freaking thing is to keep stuff a bit more private. Very weird. The channel's probably designed, I don't know, man.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video by yours truly. Kudo Games just dropped a sneak peek preview into 1.3 with their latest developer note. And I want to give my thoughts and opinion on what I saw in it, which admittedly,
next year ad part will have like AI.
Some of the news is huge news.
AI,
we're going to go over it. And some of it just kind of felt like, with what you showed, you kind of could have just kept that to yourself and maybe delivered it in a better marketing strategy or tactic versus what you did right now.
What did they do?
Before we go any further,
I don't know what they did.
This is not me hating on Kudo Games. This is not vitriol criticism. I like this company and I like the game that they made for me. I enjoy it very much. So when I provide feedback, it's because I want the game to improve and be a better experience for not only me, but the community overall. Yeah. Surprise, we always have to put disclosures in there for morons who think that we're trying to attack the company. When in regards, we're trying to make the game better. Let's take a look at what they got prepared for us. All right, so developer message. First, we want to express our heartfelt thanks for all your support and love for Wuthering Waves. It's crazy how time flies. We're already halfway through version 1.2 in the turquoise moon glow.
Okay.
By the way, I still have to play the story. I plan to stream it and finish it all with my my audience. It's been over 2 months since I've last streamed, so I look forward to coming back into things and enjoying Wuthering Waves with my WoWa community. We hope the Moonlit Fair has been a blast for you so far. Unfortunately, I cannot comment on that. While you are enjoying all the festivities, new stories are unfolding beyond the borders of Jinzu. We have some awesome updates in the pipeline, and we are excited to give you a sneak peek through this preview. In this preview, you have a glimpse into the new area, gameplay features, and some storyline currently in development. When I read some storyline in development, I was really thinking about continued story development being revealed in these notes. I didn't get that, and that was a bit of a letdown. Okay. So just knowing, if you guys are seeing my video, Kudo, that if you say some storyline currently in development, I'm thinking main storyline when you put that down, not.
Oh, so it's just gonna be wait. Are they really just doing what Genshin does then, and only doing one actual content update a year then, and the rest is just filler garbage? Is this actually what they're gonna do? Is this actually what they're gonna do? Is that actually what they're gonna do? Because this is what it sounds like he's saying. Right? Because what? 1.1 was whatever, right? 1.2, the current one, was literally just that thingy. And then next it sounds like 1.3 is more of the same. Damn. To be continued in 9 months. Yeah, you can go get knocked up and give birth before they'll continue it. Which is just right? You could literally go and get knocked up and give birth before they'll continue the story. Which is just funny. So it's so long you forget where you're left off. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if they're just gonna keep doing that, then it's gonna fall off even more. If already the fall was already this much already now, it's just going to, you have to watch a YouTube video. You know, most people aren't going to look up a fucking YouTube video for a refresher. The average person isn't gonna care enough to do that. Like, most people won't. It's like, you've been there, done that. That is just sad. That is just sad. If that is true.
Not a story quest of a character I personally, speak for myself, don't give a damn about. In this preview, you can have a glimpse into the new area gameplay features. Okay, so glimpse into the new area. Again, when I read stuff like this, you're setting my expectations. I want you to understand that. So when I look at new area, the Black Shores, which it's already been circulating on the internet.
You know what's funny though? There is like a perfect way that these developers could just make a game and just have it all be filler and work. There is actually a way to do it. But they don't know what the fuck they're doing, so they end up not doing it. They end up trying to set up something else, and then forgetting about it for far too long, that it's just like completely pointless in the long term, where it's like you end up thinking like, did the characters actually still even care about what they were originally supposed to be doing? Because you have to wait so long. There's an entire game series where they do exactly just that. There is. There's an entire game series where it's literally just that. They've been making games for over... How long has this series been going on now? It's for like 35 years or whatever since the first one. But like, let's just say, you know, just make it like a full-on thing. You completely wrap up what you're doing and just make it continue on with the next one. All you have to do is just put in the whole content per update, right? You get the whole thing started and finished, and you just change the thing so that the entire reason why you're doing it is far looser. Right? Because, like, the main character in the E series, like, the characters in every game are different outside of the main character. And maybe Dogi is there. Alright? Think of Dogi like Paimon, except actually useful and is some buff dude. Sometimes they call him the Wall Crusher. Yeah, he looks like this. Alright, this is like, but like, the East games are not released in chronological order. Like, the most recent one, East 10, which came out in Japan last year in September, that technically takes place after the second East game. Before, literally, most of them. Because they just like, okay, we thought this would be a cool storyline and stuff, and we'll put this in there, and they just make it. Right? They just make it into a full-on thing. They have the whole thing start up, you have the characters that are present for that, and then they completely conclude it, and then they move on. That would be the way to go about doing it. Alright, and then instead, like there, you can just have it so like, each update could be treated as if you released a new game. Right? They would just have to like speed up how they were doing it. Or maybe just break it up maybe into like 3 content updates or something. And then move on. That way they can still make new areas and it won't be a waste of time. There is a way to go about it. There is a way to go about it. Marsha or Acacia? Oh, that's a tough one. Because both are really good support. Right? Right, because like, if you're using something that can just... so the thing is with Marsha, right? You don't get the special bonus with the crit when you hit it if you're using the one with the dual SMGs. You also don't get that special crit bonus when you're using, what's it called again? Thing. I think it really just depends on what teams you're running. I feel like, though, Marsha are probably more useful than Acacia at this point. Yeah, you don't get the crit bonus on some characters. Some characters just do not get the crit bonus at all. Right? So keep that in mind. At the same time, if you have, like, you're probably gonna be focusing on upgrading the free Fenny we got. So you probably can have her replace anyways and do shred duty. So that's the thing with Acacia there. If you want faster speedrun clear times on some bosses, Marsha is definitely going to be better for that. It just depends on what your goals are. Yeah, so if you get like a boss who can speedrun with Marsha, then obviously Marsha is just broken. Acacia cannot do that. Acacia is more of like constant resistance shred on the boss. Both are good but obviously Mosher generally is more broken when she's given the right opportunity to like really do what she wants. Some bosses though are completely just immune to Mosher's BS. Right? You have to keep that in mind. Acacia works on everything, but Mosher is just broken sometimes and useless sometimes. I saw the thing in the mail, I didn't open it yet. I'm just gonna use mine to get a test dupe because I want to eventually get M3 on test. So I can use her with other stuff. Eventually.
Internet, unfortunately, you have to deal with leakers like everyone else. The Black Shores, an archipelago enshrouded in mysteries and turmoil, remains sealed away from the world in thick digital fog. It is still uncertain when or who will lift its veil, allowing it to once more shoulder the task of connecting to the world.
Yeah, and they're gonna make it a terrible story adventure game. Like, they didn't do, like, you want the charging one? Oh, Cirrus 5-star. Yeah, I don't know when she'll get rerun. Yeah, Cirrus is fun to use. Grab the 300. Yeah, it reset a couple hours ago. Oh, yeah.
This is huge news, getting a new area. And before I go any further, Kudo has continued to cook with what it's delivered so far since the game's release, which hasn't been out for a long time. I loved the new area that y'all showed us when Chang Li dropped, going up into the time remnant area with where Ju lives. That area was sick, and I was thoroughly impressed. I remember being taken aback when I first walked into it, and I was like, wow, they really cooked. So I have no doubt in my mind that Kudo Games will cook with the Black Shores.
Yeah,
my problem is, what the fuck is the point of showing this right here if that's all you're going to show? I understand that it is a preview. I get it, but this is the shittiest preview I've ever seen of an area. You might as well just take the picture out and just let me imagine what the area looks like. I can't really extrapolate a lot from this. Obviously, you're trying to show off some type of magical, majestic vibe that has like a bit of a water aura. I get it.
So you can go nitpicking there.
You need more than one fucking picture. You really do. Like, give me 3 at least. I can't really see what's going on here. And that's my real gripe. It's kind of annoying. It's just like, y'all could have just kept that picture. Am I the only one that felt that way? Please comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Community, maybe it's just me, but I'm a pretty smart guy, and I'd like to think that I'm fair in scrutinizing that one picture to demonstrate that there's a new area coming. It's a bit of a letdown, I'll be honest with you. Also, motion, don't sleep on that. And I know you guys are capable of it, as well as the other gacha games. You guys have these little like motion, panoramic type of visualization sometimes when you show off new stuff. That would have been much better here. Again, but like with 3 to 4 pictures. I rest my case. Moving on. New character. This is a positive feedback from me. New character Yoo-hoo. I don't care for the design of the character, but if she's fun enough, I'll play her. But this was crazy to me. I thought this was insane. This is Kudo again demonstrating that they are second to none when it comes to combat mechanisms, ingenuity in combat, and being disruptive to the space with their combat.
I don't know about being disruptive or anything, but sure. What is this? I just see 4 buttons here. WSAD. What do you want with WASD?
We've cooked up something special with our upcoming, yes you did, with our upcoming Resonator, Yoo-hoo. And I think this is more of a test to see how the community responds back to it, which should be a positive response. Her Resonant skill and Resonance Liberation come with new QT.
Oh, it just uses a QTE in the ultimate? Okay.
Mechanics that bring a twist to combat. It's fun, it's unique, and we think you're going to love it. I couldn't fucking agree more. Adding in a QTE mechanic to both the skill and liberation of a character sets up room for so many doors on how you can explore the combat and the mechanisms of these characters. Being able to like slow down time right when you pop a skill and press A, W, D, or S to either enhance the ability, change the ability, or buff the ability. I mean, that is incredible. Doing it again.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, yes. Yeah, like, yeah, you freaking freeze the thing temporarily. The character comes in and does their special attack thing, and then the thing continues. This isn't like anything crazy. Yeah, you can like pause and have a different animation there. But that's it. Oh, we decided that we wanted to cook 4 animations for your ult skill instead of 1. Praise us for bothering to put more than 1. Wait, when you beat this one, it will crash. Wait, really? I have not experienced that. I have not. I still have to finish my giggling for the week.
Again, too, with an ult, and then knowing they're gonna drop some 5-star character down the line with another QTE mechanic like that. Fuck yeah.
Basically, it's just you put an animation there, and you let people, like, choose which animation they get to do. I mean, that's not anything super crazy. Alright. I've seen, like, freaking games... Like, I've seen games that do this, like, 10 years ago, man. I'm not even joking, on, like, a fucking PS Vita. I've seen way better games do it, like, 10 years ago on the PS Vita. I can confirm. Heck, that game I'm thinking of is literally got a sequel announced earlier this year. So, I'll eventually play that. I definitely want to. Maybe new character QTE and gacha? I mean, I don't think so. It's just, you get to pick an animation when you use the thing. It's not like anything crazy. Oh, you get a quick time event. The thing is, I guess they really don't care. I guess they might as well delete co-op stuff now. Gameplay like Final Fantasy? I don't know. I don't know much about Final Fantasy. The only Final Fantasy game I played was the first part of the 7 remake, and I thought it sucked. But that's its own other issue. Right? But... Okay, you get to pick an animation there. I mean, that's one way to go about doing it. All this does is just make it flashier. Right? They're just making it flashier because there's nothing actually there. Tifa. Fair enough. Right? Like, okay, you get to pick between 1 of 4 different animations. This is not like anything crazy or special. You get a QTE thing. Sometimes these things just get annoying, and they actually ruin pacing. Sometimes, if you're not careful. Like, QTE isn't always the greatest thing, and sometimes it can hurt pacing. It depends on how it's used. That said, though, like, a lot of the time, it's just... I don't even think, like, it's really worth having in there. Like, I've seen some cases where you, like... what's funny, actually, is, you know what's a game that has a ton of QTEs? What's a game series that's had it in, like, in the past? And if you've ever seen people speedrun this game, these games, they will actually do whatever they can to skip them and avoid them. And, this game features a blue character that goes really, really fast. Really, really fast. Because, like, if you've seen, people speedrun, like, some Sonic games, a lot of them do have QTEs. And if you want to actually go faster, in a lot of cases, you actually want to avoid them. You actually end up wanting to avoid them in a lot of cases. There are very, very few stages in those games where you actually want to do all the QTEs. Only when it's like... that game... Sonic Adventure 2 did not have QTEs in it. They didn't start doing that until, I think it was, Sonic 06, actually. Even then, Sonic 06 was kind of weird, because I know they had them, but the way they had them was more like, you just press the button to, like... Actually, no, Sonic Adventure did have them, kind of. Yeah, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 did have them, actually. They were, like, very brief. Like, there were certain sections... But, like, it didn't hurt the pacing when it was in those games. It was more so there was an obstacle, you had to just keep jumping. So you would just, in certain spots, like, on certain stages, you would just mash the jump button to get through them. It was really, like, not really much other than, it was just to jump to the next area. right? But like when they really started to go harder with them was like Sonic Unleashed, I think it was. And even then, like a lot of the stages in there, if you wanted to go fast and speedrun, you would just do whatever you could to avoid them. Like QTEs, they do hurt pacing a lot of the time when they're used. It's only useful when you just want to make like things a bit more cinematic feeling, I guess. But a lot of the time, unless it's like at the end of a fight or something, generally it just hurts pacing. Eventually it will get annoying if they make it more spammable. Because you're just gonna constantly trigger it. When most games use these types of QTE stuff, it's only for like very, very specific scripted sections in specific parts of the game. And it's not like it's gonna just get spammed at you. It's more so because they wanted to make the effect a bit more cinematic. Eventually it will just hurt the pacing if you just overuse it. It's not always like the best move. But yeah. You hear QT and your PTSD takes over. Understandable. Like, there's nothing wrong with QT if it's used in the right situations and places. But like, you know, a great word of advice from Professor Oak, there's a time and place for everything, but not now. It's mostly for in-game, yeah, it's only to make in-game cutscenes interactive for the most part. Because if you use it outside of that, it ends up just hurting the pacing of the game. It ends up hurting it. Yeah, Professor Oak, right? I mean, that quote is perfect. Professor Oak's words. Right? You would think not an open world gacha game. It feels like it would be in PGR. Yeah, PGR doesn't do that. Like, PGR will have it so when you use, like, when you trigger a certain, when you ping the correct orbs, right? Whatever character was in that slot, you can have them pop in and do their skill, and then they'll go back out, right? But they call the skill when they swap in without fully switching to the character like QTE in PGR. That's a different type of thing. But here it looks like no, it's going to freeze the entire game until you press a button and then go back into it. This is just going to hurt the pacing. It might sound cool at first, but it will hurt the pacing if it gets overused. Like, it will just hurt the pacing if it gets overused. So they have to be careful about it. That's why it's, like, kind of weird to just put it on a character's kit. You might as well, like, just put it on, like, the actual just animation itself. Or make it so, depending on what input they use, before they press the button, you'll just trigger a different effect. Instead of just freezing the game partway through. It's just kind of weird. Like, it's one thing if it's like the character will just change stance, and then like the entire playstyle changes without freezing the game, but the other thing when this is literally just, oh, we have 4 different animations here. You know, the game will pause it first, so you can pick which animation you want, and then continue. Right? Unless you can just queue it up beforehand, even then, like, they don't even give you a skip button. Cause like, here's the thing, right? You know what, I'll pull it up after. I'll finish the thing here real quick, right? And then I'll pull up, I guess, Tokyo Xanadu briefly, so I can show you the QTE thing they have there. Because when you use one of the old gauges on a character in Tokyo Xanadu, you would be able to trigger a QTE. Which the QTE would be the next character you pick will also use their ultimate. But you can also completely skip all the animations. They give you the option to skip the animation, so it doesn't hurt the flow of the actual game. Because like, the first few times, it might look cool, but eventually you're just gonna get annoyed. If it just keeps hurting the pacing. Because it's just gonna like stall things out. And I have no idea how this will work with their stuff where they have a freaking timer in the background. If they'll make sure it pauses the actual timer too, or not.
the core of Wuthering Waves enjoyment for me is the combat, and seeing you guys constantly build on that combat and throwing in mechanics like this that are definitely disruptive. That's awesome. Wow, flowers off to you on that one. So yeah, I thought that was cool, and I feel like Yoo-Hoo being a 4-star with this mechanic, again, I think that's them testing the waters. Anyways, new gameplay content. I can only speak for myself on this. I don't really care for puzzles, but I do admit that they make the exploration of your world more immersive and more fulfilling. So I think a lot of people who like puzzles, you'll enjoy this. Me personally, I'm indifferent.
I mean, some of the puzzles are just kind of stupid, so I don't know about that.
New special enemy.
Right? Do you find it immersive when you're picking up a random block and then just putting it in the hole? And they just put a bunch of them in like one spot? Do you find that immersive? Putting the square block in the square hole, the circle block in the round hole, you know, the cylinder one in the round, the circle hole, you know, the rectangular block in the rectangle hole, you know. But pressure plates, it depends on what they're trying to do, right? Right, like, it depends, and if you build the stuff properly around it. But it isn't like they're freaking making Portal or something. Right, like that's not what they're trying to do. And even then, like, you have to be really careful if you're going to fully build around puzzles and stuff. You'd have to like be really careful. Right?
Hedge Puff. So these special enemies at this point in time for the game are a joke to me. Once you get fully developed, they're hardly challenging fights, which is fine. They are challenging. They can pop your ass if you ain't, you know, if you ain't quick with it. But for the most part, I don't really care about this news either. It's pretty like, who cares news? Basically what I'm trying to say is I feel like news like this, you're just better off just letting people discover that when you drop your update, and then they're like, oh wow, look, they added some new, this is just my own opinion though. Okay. It is news at the end of the day, but I don't really care. But they added in some new red boss fights into the area, not just Hedge Puff, more enemies. Yeah, cool. This guy is a new boss, Fallacy of No Return, and I imagine this is the boss you're probably going to be farming to ascend Shorekeeper and Yoo-Hoo. New boss equals new mats for your new characters to be built up upon. That's how I look.
Yeah, new boss, so you can spend weeks farming it. But the content's entirely pointless if you don't pull the character that needs it. Great job.
Look at that. Created by the Tethys system, patrolling the borders between reality and
weeks. Yeah, you also have a limit to how many you can fight a week too. You can only fight 3 times a week as well.
A digital world. That sounds quite interesting. I will say, I really like that design. I don't know what, it feels like it's not really that much of a crazy design. I don't know, but the shoulders and the padding on the legs kind of give off a mecha oriented feel, fused in with a cosmic ethereal type of vibe with this. I don't know if that's its bloodstream, his life force or whatever. It looks cool. I like it. And then he's got a big ass Jace hammer. Cool looking monster. I'm not gonna lie. I vibe with it. Or whatever you want to call those things. Echo. New tactical hologram Inferno Rider. This was obviously the highlight for me. My favorite thing about Wuthering Waves, without a shadow of a doubt, are the hologram fights. I think the hologram fights are infinitely more fulfilling and enjoyable than Tower of Adversity is.
Because the Tower of Adversity is crap.
I'm probably gonna make a video tearing Tower of Adversity apart. It's gonna make the Kudo community, Shields, not the whole community. The Shields probably dislike me.
I mean, yeah, the Tower of Adversity is awful, but yeah.
It is so important to provide feedback, and I think their Tower of Adversity mode is doing them a disservice. Yeah. We'll tie into that. That's kind of getting off a.
You don't mind it. You're free to play in it. You have 4 or 5 stars, but their half build, you just log in, do 6 mats, and log out. Even then, doing the entire process of doing that is just annoying, man. I can't be bothered. Even then, it's just like, it's just, the thing is like just the process itself of like making the things usable is just pain. It's
a
just pure
tangent
pain.
here and getting sidetracked. But this just reminded me of just how much I love this mode and how much I dislike their Tower of Adversity. It's just kind of mundane, and I feel like there's nothing really about it that brings anything new to the table.
Okay.
Anyways, I'm very, very, very excited about the Inferno Rider. I can't wait. Every single hologram fight that I have done, well, not every single, some of them are fucking annoying and kind of like wonky and need more refinement. But every single one I've done pretty much has been not only a unique experience, but a...
Someone should give them... You know what they need? You know what they need as a hologram fight? Someone should give them like the sequential boundless realm bosses. Imagine a MOA player having to do freaking Nonyan. And then the guy before Nonyan as well. The guy before Nonyan, the stage 9 one. Give him Puppet Singer. I'd love to see them deal with Puppet Singer. Give him Puppet Singer. Give them the... give him the dude on the floor after Puppet Singer, the floor 9 boss, and then give them the Nonyan boss. And then give him give him the twins on floor 13, and then the new one on floor 14. They didn't balance them out as well. You didn't have to farm your mats to make your units not get one shot. Yeah. Yeah, if you didn't have to farm it and make your thing not get one shot, you might do some exploring. The exploring sucks too, man. It's just Genshin exploring again, man. If you don't like it in Genshin, just making it a little bit faster won't really save it. It's the same crap you did there. The same crap there is just the same thing repeated again. I just can't be bothered with it, man.
A breath of fresh air when it comes to a motivating factor for me to master my characters that I've been investing in. This mode alone has carried Wuthering Waves tremendously for my enjoyment, because I get to go into the fights and say, all right, show me, let's show what I'm made of with these characters that I like to play with. Anyways, they do good. And every fight feels, again, exclusive, unique, and defining to who that fight actually.
Don't worry though, you only have to go farm and grind for weeks to maybe be able to maybe do them. Yeah.
Is. Again, this is Inferno Rider, so I look forward. And Inferno Rider, I feel like bros can easily be the hardest fight. Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see what happens there. We're also exploring the tactical hologram. Okay, I already seen that. Finally, new story. Yeah, new companion story. Now, to be fair, Chang Li's companion story was a banger, and what's her name? Yinlin. Her companion story was a banger, and I haven't done Jeji's dad, Art Girl, but hers is probably good too. So I think Wuthering Waves has proven that its companion stories are actually very enjoyable. That said, I could not give a fuck about Encore. There's nothing about this character that's gonna make me want to try their companion story. It will probably be left as incomplete in perpetuity. And that's it. There's so much more on the horizon. We'll continue to share new content and optimization details.
So basically the next patch is also filler garbage. Great. They basically confirmed that the patch after is also gonna be dead. Nice. Right, hi Tayo. I mean, it's not really doom posting. They already did it themselves. We're just looking at the information. Right? They're basically saying, you know, it's still going to be dead.
That's sweet.
Okay, wait. This is from Gates VOD. Is it at the timestamp the right spot? Okay, what are we looking for?
Okay, so their mid-year report.
Okay.
Okay, released at the last fucking day that they were allowed to, apparently. Ooh.
Okay.
So apparently, this is their.
What's this about? I didn't see this yet.
This is their half-year report. So this is 2022 first half, 2022 second half,
Okay.
2023 first half, 2023 second half of the year, 2024 first half of the year.
Oh, yikes. Yeah, that's a lot
Okay.
worse than their
So first
2022.
half for 2024, they like lost half of their fucking money, half of their revenue, right?
They lost it, man. They lost.
What is this, Kuro? This is Hero Games. They have invested. Their notable investments are
The
in
investors.
Kuro, right? They invested in.
I mean, they're talking about first half, right? So that covers all the way up to the end of June. This is like, this covers all the way up to the end of June. So like their initial banners would have been under this, right? It's only July onwards it's not covered because this is first half, right? If they're talking about first half, second half, you know, and then onwards for each one, then like it would have given all the room for there. So
In
that's
Kuro.
not good.
They own like what 30-something% shares of Kuro Games, and they also invested in Black Myth Wukong.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I know. Obviously, PGR would be.
So this
included.
3.94 is like 394 million. 394 million, right?
Okay.
RMB. Divide by like 7 for dollars.
Okay. Divide
Right?
by 7,
So
you get the dollar
this
one.
is the 2024 first half, which means Woowa first month of revenue is in here, right? Woowa
First month
released
in a week.
on the 23rd of May.
Yeah, so they would get 1 month in a
So
week.
there should be June and then a little bit of May for Woowa.
Yeah, that's
for
more
Kuro
than a
game.
month. It's technically a little bit more than a month. But that would be the first patch, right? The first release.
And then this is not counting any Black Myth Wukong money, I guess.
Yeah, no Wukong money, obviously. Because that just came out like what?
This is only counting
Not too long
China
ago?
or global? Bro, what the fuck?
No, this is like everything, right? This is their investment. This is an investment report. This is an investment report. This is like everything. Right? This is an investment report. This isn't
Why are we having so many clueless chatters?
this is an investment
This
report.
is Hero Games revenue. What do you mean global or China?
This is like the investment report. It's everything. Like that they've that's dealt with their revenue. Anyways. There you go. It's broken down here on a
Let's
sheet.
see. Anything else?
I don't know how to read Chinese though, so I don't know what it says.
Wait, is there new drops in Woowa? Why did we get drops yesterday? Should I switch category to Woowa? Fuck it, I'm switching. Time to PvP and farm some fucking haters.
Nice. Okay. Actually, let me use this pillow instead.
We're reading the revenue report anyways.
Right, okay.
Alright,
Let
debate
them
the
face
title.
reality. Wait, what did he change the title to? I have no idea. This is a
YouTube chatter says top tards. Hey look, we got one already. Holy shit.
They got one already, damn. Yeah, farming them, yep. Why not? Get them hate watchers. He's only telling the truth.
Alright, so let's see. So they lost about half compared to 2023 second half.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Ooh.
So what happened?
Oh shit, they're losing so much money. What the fuck?
Okay then. Yeah, I mean like
Minus 270 mil?
Yep. Okay. Yeah, I already knew they were operating at a loss.
They lost almost 300 mil. This is not just Kuro. This is the company that invested in Kuro. This is the Kuro's biggest shareholder, basically. At like 37 or 31%. We forgot. It's 30 something.
Yeah, they lost big money. Of course they did. Not
we
surprised.
got a Kuro shell say Woowa Global 11 mil, Woowa CN 12 mil. Yeah, sure. Sure, where'd you get those numbers from?
Hey, where'd they get those numbers? This is an investment report.
The revenue CC?
Alright, this is like an actual real report. Not the weird Pepega crap they look at. The only things that matter is whatever you get from like the actual investment report stuff. But what could it be? Oh yeah, they're just memeing on that one.
Okay. They have like 511 mil in debt. 2.6 billion in assets.
Okay.
Asset total compared to last year, 2.9.
Okay.
Okay, there we go. This is the Kuro thing.
Okay,
All right,
Kuro.
so Alright, there we go. This is after
Yeah, of course they have to. If you're doing business in China, you have to do like there's a lot of control that they have over it.
after all calculations, okay, they
Yeah.
have so far lost about 13.5 million.
Keep in mind, this is under investment. This isn't what's coming from Kuro itself, but this is only a percentage investment, right? Of the investment. Because Hero Games doesn't obviously own all of Kuro. But the fact is, they're losing money on having investment in Kuro, and they lost, what, 13.5 mil? Right? So the real number of what they lost is going to be much, much larger. Keep that in mind. Because this is only a percentage of Kuro. This is what they own from them. Right? Keep that in mind. Right? So like the actual real number that Kuro lost is going to be way, way higher than this.
On their investment into Kuro.
Right? Because this is just only on their investment. They lost money on their investment. This is not what Kuro lost. This is just what they lost on their investment into Kuro. So, like, depending on how big of a percent that is, that can be a lot worse than this. That can be a lot worse. Right, that can be a lot, like, just way, 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 way worse.
Okay. This is Kuro Technologies. They lost $13.5 million or a million RMB. RMB. This is always in RMB, right? It's a Chinese financial report.
But yeah, this is just on an investment. This is not like the actual company. This is what they lost on their investment into them. So depending on how much this is of Kuro, the actual number can be astronomically higher of how much they actually lost. It really just depends on what percentage of this is from Kuro. Like, how much of this of Kuro do they own? It's something about projections. They are published, and then that's how they think it is. Like, it will be worse. Of course it is. But keep in mind, right? This is just the investors. This is what the investors are getting, and the investors are losing money, right? Depending on how much the investors have in the company or whatever, right? You know, if this was like, if the investor had 100% ownership of it, then they would have been lost. That would be 100% of how much they lost. But if they only had 10%, for example, right? If they only had 10%, then the real number would be, you know, at least 10 times higher of how much they actually lost. That's what you have to keep in mind here, right? Because they aren't the actual thing, but they're just a fraction of them. They aren't the whole thing, right? That's what you have to keep in mind here. So this number is actually far worse, but how much worse? Who knows, right? Who knows exactly? But it's already bad, right? This is already bad. It's not a 13 mil, it's a lot higher than that. Then this Sans doesn't realize this is just what they own of them. If they own the whole thing, then yeah, 13 million isn't as crazy. But if it was 10%, then 13 mil is more like 130 mil that's lost. Now that's a lot crazier.
Does
it say how much of Kuro they own here?
Which isn't that much, actually. It's not that much.
But that's still a percentage of the thing. A loss is still a loss.
What is this? This is their...
Okay, what's he
They're
looking at?
investing a lot of stuff. Where's
What is he looking for now? Right.
Compare this loss to last month? Why we got so many fucking clueless people in here? This is a half-year report. What do you mean last month?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh my god.
And the thing is as well, like, this is obviously only a small piece of what's actually there. Right? This is just their investment report from what they own of it. They obviously don't own all of Kuro Games. They obviously don't. Right? We obviously, like, we know that. But we don't know how much they own of Kuro Games. You're watching in the morning while drinking coffee.
So this is...
He was getting worked up from chat.
Apparently this is Kuro's last year's balance. They are at 422 million.
Okay.
And then this period, so this first half of the year, they've lost 13.5 million overall.
Well, from what they own of it. Right, good morning, maybe Kumi. The amount they actually lost is way higher. This is not 100% of Kuro.
Wait a second. Does this mean we can find out Kuro's valuation?
Yeah, you would be able to if you know the percentage that they if you know exactly what this percentage is. If they own 10%, you just multiply it by 10. If they own 1%, then you multiply it by 100. Right? What we have here is some company that invested into Kuro Games, and whatever their investment was, they lost 13.5 million RMB. Right? That was how much they lost from their investment. They lost 13.5 million RMB from their investment at the for the first half of 2024 in Kuro. If you can figure out the rest, then you can probably get a really good estimate, but you would need to know a bit more information than just this. You would need to know exactly how much of Kuro is this number here. But you would also need to know the actual value of their assets and stuff. This is just only the fact that they lost money. Right? And you'd also need to know, like, the actual, like, valuation of the assets itself at Kuro. There's a couple other things I'm missing too. I'm not an accountant. Right? But I know there's, like, it's a lot more complicated than just this. This is just only looking at how much they lost. And the fact is, their value, what they got here is just, they're losing a ton of money. You'll see, like, they will lose 2/3 of sharehold, and they have, like, 4 months to replace them. Yeah, that's the thing. And it's not like it's going to get better either.
We can.
You can kind of guess, but you can't get the whole thing.
Because this is Hero's investment on Kuro.
Yeah,
so if they last year, if they had 422 million invested into Kuro, and based off of their shares, percentage of shares, we can find out how much Kuro is worth.
Yeah. But is the percentage still the same? Same time, now we're looking at a loss. How much they lost?
I was right. Yeah, I mean, of course you are. This Parara Frost guy's here to shield on Wua.
Oh, that guy.
Surely Hero Game's bad. That's why they're losing money.
Oh, it's that guy. The weird show there.
13 mil loss means nothing?
It means a lot more than
I mean, let's look at it this way, right? Their investment into Kuro, they're like the shareholders after like the launch of Wuthering Waves till the end of June. Okay, so that's including
It was some
GN
weird guy
banner.
I saw on Discord before.
Right, that's GN
that would like
and
show
Yinlin,
over
right?
thing a couple months ago.
When did Jinshi come? When did
Jinshi
come
is
out?
in there, right? I'm pretty sure. I think Jinshi would be in there. Yeah, Jinshi should because yeah, because they
Jinshi
moved.
came out at the end of June, right?
Yeah, so you would have initial sales, which is where they're the highest. So you would
So
still
there is
have.
a little bit of Jinshi revenue here too.
You'd have the couple
And then
of
this
days.
is also PGR. So including PGR, that they're like still they're making money off of PGR.
PGR
right?
is what's making the money, yeah,
There's
but even then it's not enough.
There's up to Jinshi banner, everything else. They're still on a net loss of 13 mil. They should be in the positives
But they're not.
after Changli.
I don't know about
But this
that.
is not part of the report because it's first half, right?
Well, that's
So
only for
basically,
their
the
investment.
investors should have finally gotten all their money back
No, they wouldn't get their
at
money
this
back.
point in time.
I wouldn't say they got their money back. Maybe they wouldn't say that. It just means it's not fully losing money. They would have to have the thing go positive on top for them to actually gain it back. Right? It's not quite that simple. If it's actually not. If it hits 0, that means they just didn't lose money at that point in time. Gaining it back would mean whatever they put in would also have to be a positive on the other side. It doesn't quite work that way.
Right?
There's a bit more to it. There's a
They should be. The investors should have gotten their money back now.
No,
Right?
if it's 0, if it goes to 0 from a loss, it doesn't mean they got it back. It has to go positive in the opposite direction first for this amount. If you put a plus here, then they would have gotten it back. If you were to change this negative into a plus, then they would have gotten it back. If it just goes to 0, that just means they didn't gain anything back. Yeah, they'll get money back only on every cycle. That's not how it works always. That depends on if the investment will also pay dividends. Because you can invest in stuff, not everything will, not all companies will pay dividends, right? It depends. It depends. Not all of them do. Right? It doesn't always work that way. Like, it depends. A lot of them out there don't pay dividends. Like, keep that in mind. Right? A lot of them actually don't. Very few companies actually do pay dividends. And keep that in mind. It's not quite that simple. Yeah, it depends a lot. No, it depends on the company. No, it's not, it doesn't depend on states, no. It depends on the company itself. It depends on how the company itself operates. Because they can choose either to pay some of it back or reinvest it. A lot of companies will choose primarily to do the latter instead of the former. Right? Not all companies are like that, mind you, right? Like, if you go get Coca-Cola stocks, right? Coca-Cola will pay you dividends at the end of the whatever financial period. But, like, if you went and go and bought, let's say, AMD stocks, they do not pay dividends, so you wouldn't be getting that in there. The way you would make money is if you were to resell your investment to someone else who's willing to pay more for it. That's the primary way people actually make money over it. No, it doesn't matter. It depends on the company. It has nothing to do with being EU or not. Keep in mind, Coca-Cola is not a European company. It doesn't work that way. And again, like, if you're going to be investing in a foreign country, a foreign company, you have to go and you have to make sure you can get a broker that will actually sell you the foreign asset, in which case would be the stock, right? So, like, if you wanted to buy, let's say, buy a stock in Coca-Cola, right? You would have to eventually somehow get your way into buying their stock off the American stock exchange, like the New York one or something, right? You would have to do that if you were in a different country, right? And the same thing goes if you wanted to, let's say, buy like Nintendo stocks, right? You would have to go through a Japanese company to get it from, some Japanese bank there to sell it to you, right? It's not quite that simple. And then again, like, you still have to deal with the rules and stuff in the country you get it, like, that you're buying it from. It has nothing to do with where you are. It has nothing to do with that at all. It doesn't matter where you live or where you're from.
And now they're sitting and waiting for profit, right? Because this is only 13 mil RMB. That's not a lot.
Yeah, when like the thing that's making the money is PGR, not WUWA. WUWA isn't making the money, PGR is. Oh wait, this also has PGR anniversary, right? Or wait, when was PGR anniversary again? Whatever.
Oh wait, we have another WUWA show. How's ToF revenue though? Why are we talking about ToF revenue? What part of this has anything?
No, this is Hero Games, right? So the thing is, right, this is Hero Games and whatever they invested into Kuro, right? Basically what they reported is the first half of 2024, they lost 13.5 million RMB in their investment. I'm gonna assume that this is their initial investment here, and this is how much they actually lost, right? They lost this much. 13.5 million from their initial investment here of 422 million. Yeah, it's their biggest investor, I guess, or whatever. But keep in mind, their investment lost value, right? They lost value over a 6-month period. That's basically what's going on here. Right, but here's the thing, right? It's an investment, it's not the whole story. So this is only, what you see here, is only a percentage of the real value of what actually went down. This is only a small fraction of that. The thing is though, if this hits 0, they didn't make any money. And the other thing too is, because of like currencies and stuff, like the actual value of stuff with regards to inflation and stuff, like that, right? Because that stuff fluctuates, If this was 0, that still wouldn't be good. Even if it wasn't a negative number, if it was 0, it would still be bad. Because within that, like, that basically 6-month period, it means you didn't increase your stuff in value, but as everything decreased around it, technically you're slightly worse off. Even if it was a 0. So, like, you obviously want the number to be positive. And you have to also make sure it's positive at a high enough value in regards to, like, the rate of inflation. That's, like, something to keep in mind. But keep in mind as well, this is only a percentage of, like, what's really going on. Right? But even the fact that, like, just the shareholder stuff, they're losing value here. Right? They lost their investment. This has nothing, this is, like, nothing to do with Kuro's actual spending or whatever. This is just their investment output and input. Right? They put in this much, and they basically lost this much. That's just what it is here.
Need to do with ToF revenue.
But also, this is RMB, so this is not in US dollars. Right, so if you wanted to look at their input, right? Right, so this is how much? So this is like 60 million US dollars was their investment. And from that 60 million US dollars, basically, they lost. Let me make sure I get the right amount of zeros. So that's 1,000. Oh, here we go. Alright, just double check. Yeah, so they lost about... Yeah, they lost about $2 million. Right, so they're 60 million. They basically lost $2 million from that. But that's only a percentage. Keep that in mind. Right, this is not the full story here. This is only whatever was their investment here. This is how much they put in, and this is how much they got out. They lost money from what they put in. That's the takeaway here.
So you stooped this low to compare to ToF revenue now? What happened?
Yeah,
I thought we were killing Genshin.
Yeah. At the same time, though, one is operating at a profit, one is operating at a loss.
Gotta move the goalpost down?
And the goalpost doesn't matter. This here is just them operating at a loss. That's what we see here. The fact that they're actually losing money.
As long as we beat ToF, we're fine, right?
Right, like... They don't fully understand what they're looking at here.
Let's continue.
I don't know exactly everything on how this stuff works either, but what I do know
what else?
is like there's a lot more to this than just this.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if someone studied accounting, they'd know a lot more, and they'd be able to understand this a lot better than I can. I'm not an accountant.
Mm-hmm.
But like what it just says there is, over a 6-month period, they lost 13.5 mil RMB.
Wait, hold on. Wait. Let's actually get the translation.
I don't think the translation's gonna help.
Let's listen to the. You guys can read, right? You guys can read.
Yeah, investment
lost 13.5
They
million.
lost that one. Under equity, profit or losses and incurred. Yeah, that means the way this investment works is they have to basically pay this thing out of pocket to keep them afloat, basically. So the thing is, this hitting 0, right? If this hits 0, that still doesn't erase the fact that they lost 13.5 million. Yeah, you need the full thing, right? But so what this is saying is because like the equity is actually shared here, whatever their equity into Kuro is, this is how much they lost. This is how much they lost that they had to pay, basically. right? So they basically lost 13.5 million. To actually break even, this would need to be plus 13.5 million on the next report. If this just hits 0, they still would have lost this amount. They just didn't lose any more. That's basically how this should work, if you can kind of understand it there. Right? This being, if you were to like magically make this 0, it doesn't mean they made a profit. It just means they didn't lose any more money. For it to be a profit, you'd have to have a plus here. You would need the number to be positive, not negative. 0 just means you didn't lose anything. You broke even.
Okay.
But like, yeah, it's still losing money. This is just how much they lost.
Right, this 13.5 million is what Hero thinks is like what they have lost on their investment to Kuro.
Yeah, they lost this much.
Right, it's a reduction in the value of Kuro's
And then they
Kuro
had the reduction in their share value.
launch on May 23rd. Semi-annual
Semi-annual.
report delayed until the last day.
Yeah, there's such
Under such ugly data. 赢一半, okay, winning half already halfway winning is a reference to Wuthering Waves, basically.
Yeah. The reality
Right?
is they're operating at a
Kuro
loss.
is actually making money.
If they were making
right?
money, they
Or
would have tried to
making
gut it out
profits,
sooner.
Why aren't they reporting on it on their financial report?
Yeah, that too. They would probably try to report it. If you're making a bunch of profits, right, and you wanted to bring in more investors, you'd probably try to like boast it out there if you're gonna be publicly traded or whatever. You wouldn't be trying to hide it from your own investors.
To make it look better. Like, right? Like, just think about it this way. There's no mention. There's no mention in the report. To avoid taxes? Bro,
That's not.
that's not how the government works.
It's not. No.
That's not how the government works.
Yeah, it's not.
The fuck?
They
You
already.
just hide it from the government?
Yeah, imagine trying to hide financial information from the CCP. Imagine trying to, especially when like most of the transactions are all digital anyways, which are all tracked and they're tied to some sort of ID and everything anyways. The government already has all the information. You ain't hiding from them. They already know. They already know. You're not hiding. It's not hard for them to look it up.
And not report your taxes? This
It's like, the thing is, you want to anyways, because then you can report stuff. If you report all your information, your taxes go down. You don't bother trying to hide it. It's not going to work. You're better off just reporting it, so then you can write off your expenses. Like, no. They already know. It doesn't work in the long run. Eventually, you'll have to sell it or completely write it off. Exactly. You're better off just getting the information out there and doing it properly than just hiding it. Like, it's one thing if, like, they paid everything in cash and everything was done under the table where there's no tracking at all. But for this amount of money, you're not going to be moving this amount of money under the table, so to speak. And even then, like, from what I've seen and heard about the culture there and how transactions are done, right? Especially with, like, WeChat and stuff being able to, you know, like, accept payments and everything. Like, it's a lot, the barrier to, like, actually pay for things there, digitally and electronically, it's a lot lower than it is here in the West. And, like, people are just far, far more used to it. So more and more of their data is just being tracked by the government anyways. Say what you want. That's just what's gonna happen there. We're not here to talk about politics and the stuff there. That's not what I want to deal with, but like, you're not gonna hide it from them is basically what's going on there. Right? Why do you think, like, you have, like, these crazy, like, you know, black market, like, crypto, money laundering services? If you really look on the dark web and stuff, you can find them. There's a lot of them out there to try and, like, mask the money, just to make it harder to follow that paper trail there, the digital trail. What meme did you send me in my DM? What is this meme? Wait, what is this? Okay. Damn. Support the game is dying. Damn, I don't know where you got this, but damn. Okay then. But yeah. Is that the real design? I don't know. It might be. All I do know is not everyone understands fully how to read this thing. This is also, again, not full information what the hell is going on in Kuro. It's only a small fraction of the real damage. Right? Like, it's only a small fraction.
This is audited by the Chinese government.
Yeah.
Okay.
And like, yeah, it's gonna get audited by the government anyways.
So, right, obviously, if your investments are making you money, you should be listing them on your report.
Yep.
To give your because Hero Games is a public company, right?
Yeah, public
to give
company.
the public, you know, confidence that your company is making money, right? So you boost your stock prices. The fact that they did not report on Wuthering Waves at all is basically, it means Kuro isn't making money and it doesn't look good.
Yeah, it's like they're not reporting it because it's not good. And keep in mind, it's only on a small fraction. It isn't the whole picture there, which means it's a lot worse.
They can't, right? They can't just be like,
okay, so it was a real picture of the
they
side.
can't lie on this, right? If they get caught lying to the public in China on their financial reports,
They're dead.
then
They're dead.
they go into deep shit.
They'll fall down some stairs magically. That's what's gonna happen. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna fall down some stairs. You're gonna fall down some stairs, maybe. Or maybe you're just gonna disappear.
So, right? If it is not real, then they can't put it here. Right? Their report, look at their fucking report.
Yeah, he's only. Yeah, like they're making so much money they can't report it before finishing. Yeah, clearly.
So far, a company is publishing blah 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 PGR, right? They even fucking mentions PGR in the report, but not Wuthering Waves.
Damn, they don't even mention WUA. Only PGR mentioned, damn.
Okay. Just but like this sentence is kind of like I can't take it out of context, right? It says they are publishing these games that they listed, and then blah 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 blah. Right, because they aren't publishing WUA. It's self-published. That's why WUA is not here. But again, right?
Doesn't matter because like they have
the
investment
bottom
in there.
one here, it says basically they have published these games out in the overseas, right? There's another mention of PGR.
Yep, they mentioned that one again.
Right,
sure.
and then there's like the company is mainly making money off of PGR and then these other games. Still no WUA to get revenue.
Because the revenue is negative.
Right. No
That's
mention
why.
of Wuthering Waves at all.
That's because the actual amount they'll get is negative because they're losing money. That's why. And it's only seeing a fraction of how much they're losing.
Right? Right? Last report they actually mentioned Kuro. Right, Wuthering Waves. How they lost a shit ton of money. This time they're just keeping quiet on the report.
Yeah, because it's not good. That's why.
Right? So basically,
almost all of the investment gains and losses were caused by Kuro.
If you continue looking at the report, almost all investment gains and losses were caused by Kuro. So like the basic, not gains, right? All of their investment losses were because of Kuro.
It's all losses.
So there's like this company lost them 7 million. This Kuro lost them 13.5. Right? And then overall they lost 30 million, which is, you know. So like if you balance this whole sheet out, right? This negates all these other things, blah blah blah, and then it comes out to Kuro basically losing more than the entire investment portfolio.
They lost more than entire investment portfolio.
Lost more money.
That's a big rip.
Just straight up off of Kuro. Better than 2023.
How much did they lose there?
Right? So it's comparatively, it's good for hero games. Right? A big win for Kuro. Right? Because last year they lost a total of like what?
How much they lose?
This is
well, you have to
2023 half year report. They lost 50 million here.
Wait. No, wait. Okay. No, wait. Wouldn't you have to add that on top then? So they lost even more. Because this just continued losses.
50 million and 57 million. So they lost like 100 and something million. 107 million in 2023.
Okay, wait. Okay, now it makes sense. So the thing is misleading, the sheet here. So the sheet here is a lot more misleading because it only shows like within that time period how much they lost. Right? But it didn't show them gaining the money they lost back. So there's another huge chunk they lost in 2023 of 170 million RMB on top. So they lost even more money from previous year. They just happened that their most recent one, they only lost 13.5 million. So like the actual amount they lost then, right? This is how much they actually lost. You have 107 plus another 13.5. So in total they lost 120 million RMB. It was just that they're only showing what they lost within that time period. Yeah, that's why you need the full one. So then if we convert this to USD, they lost 17 million US dollars. Whatever their investment percentage of Kuro is, on their thing in the past 1.5 years, they lost 17 million. Right? And this, again, is only a percentage of Kuro games. They don't own all of it. If they owned all of it, that's a different story. But this is only a percentage of what they own. Right? I don't know if it goes even deeper, but keep in mind as well, anything positive they might have gained in between for those quarters in there, right, would have counteracted some of the losses between those individual parts. But they never got, they would need to get plus $120 million or like, 120 million RMB as a positive to break even. So they would need to have another quarter where instead to break even, they would need plus 120.5 billion. Not billion, million. 120.5 million to break even for the past 1.5 years. They would need a big plus. This is just only what they lost.
And they've only lost 13 million.
On top of what they already lost before, keep in mind, this is not including their previous losses from earlier.
For the first half of 2024. So it is an upwards trajectory, guys.
It's upwards, but not enough. To break even, they would need plus 120 mil. Just to break even, they would need 120 mil plus. Plus 120 mil. That's just to break even. And then, if they go higher than that, then sure they would be in the... if they were to go higher than that, then they're actually profiting. So, like, you would have to see a big plus number, and it's going to have to be larger than 120 mil in their next report at the end of the year. If they do that, then you will know if they actually made a profit. That's basically what you're looking for. Assuming they didn't have any more losses to deal with. Assuming they didn't have more losses. If they had even more losses to deal with, then that number has to be even higher.
It is an upwards trajectory.
But not enough. They're
losing less money now.
They're just losing less. They're not profitable. They're just not losing as much.
Alright, losing less money is a win. Wait, losing less money means we're making money, so win, okay?
No, they're not making money, they're just losing less money.
What in the fucking chat? In the fucking comments?
They're not exactly making money, they're just losing less of it. Yeah, exactly. You have to add all the losses together. They're only showing how much they lost in that specific time period from where they were before. You have to combine both of them, like all of them, and then you have the real amount.
哈？我大半辈子都在国外，肯定啊。
They probably don't understand it. To be fair, I barely understand this. But from what I do understand, is this is only within the 6-month period. The previous 6-month period lost 50 mil, and then the other one before that lost 57 mil. So in total, it's 120 mil lost. You'll make up the source like always, yes. And then yeah, that's just the reality here. So they would have to, just to break even, they would need to gain at least 120.5 million RMB in a 6-month period in their next report. That would be breaking even if it's plus 120.5. That would be breaking even on their investment for the past 18 months. Mathing on a Saturday never makes sense. Nice one. Nice one. Nice one there. It never makes sense, and then you use that one. That's a nice one.
Oh god, this guy is saying that basically looking at all these other gacha games, all the gacha market is all just fucking dropping down. Feibang is like dropping out of top 200 in the sales ranking, right, for gacha games. 4 nations. Basically, all the like Hoyo is dying, friggin' Kuro dying, everything dying.
Yep.
And then, right? Are they actually gonna make their money back?
They would need a
Right?
big
When
plus.
will Kuro actually help them make their money back? Still very far away. Is anyone still willing to invest in Kuro right now?
Imagine wanting to invest in that. And it's only gonna get worse because basically the next patch in Lua is also gonna be a dead patch. The next patch after is also gonna be completely dead. I want to keep that picture up there though. The one after the 1.3 is gonna be completely dead. The support is dying, yeah. Pretty much. Again, like that's what happens when you've like been doing the whole thing at a loss the whole time. Is he done? Or is he gonna look at something else? Oh, he's just reading comments.
People still memeing the revenue CC. No problem. We'll give them a 10.0 multiplier
A 10
for
point
PC, and everything will be fine.
for PC, yeah, sure.
Let's look
Surely
at that
that'll
revenue
help.
CC guy. He finally
Surely.
posted his fucking video.
Surely it'll help.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
This was posted yesterday for July revenue.
What double drops?
At Banny's Sensor Tower.
Oh, the useless
Let's
thing.
take a look.
Alright, he's gonna look at July, I guess.
He's changing the old numbers again. I mean, we'll see.
Oh, it's okay, everyone. Dev listened, yeah. Devs listened, guys. But devs listened. But they listened.
This is just trust me, bro numbers.
Oh, they trust me,
Hawkeye
bro.
third. And this is in
Green means down, red means good though, because it's
so
China.
10,000 RMB. Add 4 zeros to this.
Yeah.
Add 4 zeros, divide by 7 to get US dollars. Right, rough numbers. Android multiplier 1.9. Android multiplier 1.8.
They're just using
He's
these
just pulling
weird.
these multipliers out of his ass.
Yeah, these multipliers don't mean anything. If you want a real number, get the investment report. This shit means nothing.
Genshin. Okay, here we go.
Oh, rip, man.
So this guy says CN is 0.7 to 1.1 revenue. Okay, for PC PlayStation. 0.7 to 1.1.
Oh, how long does this last? This is like another.
Of mobile.
This is like another
and
30
then Android
minutes.
is 1.5 of iOS.
Okay, you know what? We'll look at the rest of the revenue after. Let's just do the freaking dailies and shit first. Otherwise, we're gonna be just stuck there for another half hour. We're already like there for like an hour, man. I mean, congrats on getting your DC at least. But like, yeah. Basically, we were looking at like revenue report stuff from an investment report, right? Basically, in an 18-month period, the 18-month period, Hero Games, which was an investor for Kuro Games, they lost roughly 120 million RMB, which is about 17 US dollars. 17 million US dollars. Their investor lost from their investment. Right? They put in about 100, they put in a bunch of money, and from their investment they lost 120.5 million RMB. Over a period of 18 months. Right? Basically, what it means, like, for it to be like them making a profit, they would basically need their next report just to break even. If they wanted to break even, their next report in 6 months, they have to have plus 120.5 million. At the bare minimum, to break even over their losses from the past 18 months. Even then, it's like inflation and stuff to consider. It's not really breaking even when you think about it if they just make that back, because the time is also a factor, right? Unless you don't value time, in which case then sure, you know. Because like the thing is, if you don't also adjust for time differences, it's like saying, oh, it's like saying, I spent like 5 cents in like 1950s money, but now I have $1, which it's not the same type of value there. They won't understand it. They're not gonna understand what's going on there. I highly doubt they understand what it means. Even Gate didn't fully understand it when he was looking at it. Because, like, he did say that he did, like, no, it took him a while to kind of get it. But basically, it's like, oh, it's like they're not losing as much money. Because first he said, no, if it hit 0, they broke even. Which is not true, it just means they didn't lose more money. Right? But, again, that's only, like, whatever they own, whatever percent they own. So that's not the real full data there, right? Because it's not an investment report from Kuro, but one of their investors. But the thing is, that Kuro doesn't want to share the actual thing for Wua alone. They're trying to bank it with their other stuff. Meaning, it probably isn't good. It probably isn't good if they really want to hide it. And that investment report contained all of 1.0 for Wua and a little bit of 1.1. So like it covered Jinshi Banner, it covered all of 1.0. They overhyped the Genshin Killer. I mean, the Genshin Killer already came out like 4 years ago. It's called Genshin Impact. That's the Genshin Killer. No, it's just not in the way they think it is. But hey, then they can pretend they understand what the hell goes on with Sensor Tower and put these weird, stupid multipliers that mean absolutely nothing. Because the multiplier doesn't actually show what's really going on there. But, let them be clueless, I guess. Right, a multiplier is just a multiplier. It doesn't mean anything. Because it's not actually just the real data. You want the real information, you go look at investment report. Multiplying whatever random numbers you come up with won't tell you the real answer. It never has and never will. Which is just, it's funny when like they're fighting over those numbers. Because it means nothing. Eh? Just a bunch of mistranslation stuff? Okay. Sure. Yeah, I mean, it's one way to get to them. Yeah, it's... The most important thing is it is indicative of trends. Kind of. At the same time, it's not showing all the things. Right? Imagine if we... You know what would be funny? Maybe if you want to make it really funny, if you expand Sensor Tower and decide, you know what? Let's go put in, like, Candy Crush data. Go put in, like, I don't know, Monopoly Go data. And then it's just gonna dwarf the entire list of stuff there. Like, you're just gonna see the bar go way, way further. If you were to do that. But like, I mean, I'm not joking about that though. That's just what would happen if you were to extend it that much further. Right? But again, like, the thing is though, whatever number it says there doesn't mean anything. Because at the end of the day, you need to be profitable. Right, if it makes more money, it has to be a better game. And then they don't realize what's the actual way they get to those numbers and what they truly mean. It doesn't mean anything if it's just a big number. Bigger number doesn't always mean better. Because if that bigger number is still a loss, then that's still a loss. But if that smaller number is a net gain is a net gain that's profitable, then that's good. But that's something just a lot of people don't understand or realize. Yeah, they like to point out to it that those numbers there and fight over it because they don't understand them. It doesn't quite work that way. Like, imagine like how much easier it would be to just invest into stuff if it was that simple. Right? If it was that simple, you know, you would go play the stock market and you'd probably end up being a multi-millionaire within a year without having to think too much. But that's not how it works. That's not how it works. It's not that simple. And you can't just put random multiplier numbers. Wait, was in my background bracket this week? Ah, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they have 2 floors on me. Alright, what's today's join up? Oh, Sadness Valley. But yeah, it's just funny how they fight over that. They fight over it without understanding it. And then put a freaking multiplier on it. You know, I should give them my own multiplier. I'll give a multiplier of 0. So that whatever number they have there will always be 0. Be perfect, right? Give them a multiplier of 0. RX 580 2600X. Honestly, you should be able to do no ray tracing, obviously. If you're playing at 1080, you can either use probably use TXAA or DLSR. Does it support FSR? You can probably do 1080 with Extreme. Extreme are fine. Just get your FPS up. You probably should be fine with that. Right, 2600X and RX 580. I don't have a 2600X to test it on. Technically, I could probably dig out the RX 480 I had for something else a long time ago and test it. Obviously, I can't do that right now, though. But honestly, I think I think high should be fine at 1080p. Obviously, if you're gonna play at a high resolution, lower it. Like extreme, probably fine. Maybe you can get away with original. You can try it. Right? Like, why not, right? It just depends on what frame rate you're willing to tolerate with. I can obviously crank my stuff higher if I wasn't running 2 clients at the same time and streaming. But obviously that's not what's going on here. so I don't turn it up that high. Also, I just play it in windowed mode anyways. Let's go kill Weaver. But yeah. But honestly though, that's not a dumb question. You're just asking to well, you can try setting it too. But yeah, like if you want to do 1080p, you might be able to get away with extreme. At 60. You might. Yeah. Actually, yeah, you should be able to. Considering my old machine was an Ryzen 1700, and it would run these same settings with 2 ToF clients open with a 1080 as my graphics card at the same time while streaming and everything. Yeah, you should be able to get away with like 1080p extreme if you just want 60 FPS. Though I don't know if that'll apply to the Norton's network region, but I know for like up to domain 9 it is applicable. Use it in you can try both DX11 and DX12 mode. Just don't bother with ray tracing because obviously you cannot run it on the 580. The RX 480 and the RX 580 are the same graphics card too base, basically. Frame generation is always gonna suck. The thing with frame generation is you're just making fake frames and inserting it in. The only actual benefit frame generation has is you're basically making it look smoother, but you're still getting the same latency as if you had a lower frame rate. So, that's the thing, right? Like, if your, actual frame rate is, 10 FPS, but your frame generation is generating you to 60, right? You're still playing the game at 10 FPS. You just have the visual feedback of it being 60. If your frame generation was from 10 FPS. Or if it was from 15, it's the same idea, right? Whatever your actual frame rate is without frame generation on is what you're basically playing at. Right? The only difference is those extra frames just make the image look smoother. Right? So, frame generation isn't really, a solution to, frame rate issues. It's not really a solution. It is just more of something you can do to make it look less shit. That's all. And that's what you should be treating it as. You shouldn't be treating it as a replacement. That's why I just generally don't use it when I play most games. I actually prefer the image upscaling instead of frame generation. For me personally. Because I'm a lot more sensitive to the input lag. So I don't care as much about the actual frames being generated. More so I just want the thing to be less scuffed. It's obviously not saying frame generation is bad or anything. It's still overall good. I think the best use of frame generation though is if you have a super high refresh rate monitor and you just want to make it a bit more smoother and just reduce tearing because of frame rate not matching the refresh rate of your monitor. That is, I think, where it really shines, frame generation. If you have, let's say, 100, not 100, let's say you have a 240 hertz monitor, right? But you cannot play a game at 240 hertz. But you can play the game at 120 hertz. But you can maybe frame generation to 240. that is like a good use of frame generation. That like would be positive. No, your GPU is fine. It'll be fine. It's not that intensive. I ran 2 instances of ToF while streaming with a Vtuber model running all at the same time at 1080p extreme on a GTX 1080. Right? GTX 1080 is like what? Is like basically best case scenario if you were to run 2 RX 480s in Crossfire. And like the RX 480 and the RX 580 are the same card. Heck, if you have an RX 480 and you ran it with an RX 580, you could crossfire them. Obviously though, I don't recommend ever doing it. It's stupid. To run the freaking things in crossfire. Yeah, on your 360 hertz, 0.03 refresh, and it was still flickering. Yeah, you'd have to basically mess around with that, yeah. Frame generation isn't exactly the greatest. Like, it's a cool novelty, but it doesn't actually like solve the problem of not hitting the frame rate natively. I much prefer the upscaling stuff. The upscaling stuff is genuinely a lot more useful. Genuinely. Because you're still going to have it match whatever your input delay is, your frame rate output. But you can at least get a better looking image, right? More easily. That way. Without it like actually like being scuffed. Sure, the image will look a little bit softer, but I think it's still a worthwhile trade-off. Do I need anything else here? Okay, we can look at the rest of the revenue report before I switch. Yeah. Yeah, because there's like another half hour of the thing. Okay. Let me get some water first. Thankfully, I have a lot of easy access to cold water here. But like for me, I don't own a high refresh rate monitor. My highest end monitor is this 4K monitor I bought like 10 years ago. And I still use it as my main display. It's only at 60 Hz. But it is still a nice monitor. I need to check on something in the cat game as well. Let's go play the thing here first.
And then for global PC, PlayStation's 1.2, 1.8 multiplier.
These multipliers make no sense. They don't.
Cloud Genshin is what, 2.4 of iOS for Android? Like, why?
What was this big multiplier for a cloud? Weird.
What do we do here? What is our main content? I don't fucking know anymore.
Laughing at it being stupid, I guess, is the main content.
Alright. We're here to farm drama.
There we go. Now he knows what the main content is. Now he's talking.
So Genshin lost like 50% of the revenue for July. Honkai Star Rail minus 70% on CN, minus 39-40% on global. Sure, these multipliers, she looks like the same as
multipliers are stupid.
Okay.
Basically.
Zenless Zone Zero new. This is only new though. We don't have a comparison. How much did they make? So we have comments helping us. So this guy's saying if we take the middle number, if we take the middle, the average, by these like PC, PlayStation average numbers, if we take the middle number, it's about 20 亿, which is 2 billion. That's about 2 billion.
And they put a bunch of multipliers here
billion
that make no sense.
RMB. How much do you estimate? How much is this? 2.08. And then we divide by 7. Like almost 300 mil. Right? This guy is the Hoyo frog. All the numbers are fake. I mean, I don't know. There's been a lot of drama surrounding this guy's revenue numbers after he posted this video. Because, like,
I mean, the other thing too is like with these revenue numbers, you basically want to multiply all of them by 0.7 before, like, technically speaking, right? It's like if you're gonna use the iOS revenue, right? That's still with the platform fee, and like everyone just does this 30% fee. So you basically have to multiply whatever the iOS number is by 0.7. And that's the real revenue, kind of, but, you know, this is assuming we're ignoring any other type of fee to get out that money. Right? And then you can multiply that number across. And then from there, you would have to, you know, if you want to add back in and say the fee is included there, then you multiply the Android and the iOS again back by 1.3. If you were to like actually make the numbers make some sort of sense. Even then, the multiplier stuff is just bullshit. It reminds you of the original Sega game, and Mario when you're in the desert reminds you of Millennium Tokyo from Shin Megami Tensei 2. Oh, nice. Nice.
Like, there's like 8,000 comments over here, all shitting on this guy, saying, what a joke of a multiplier.
Yep, multipliers are stupid. Because it doesn't
I think
tell you the real data.
there's a lot of like fucking other CCs shitting on him too. But let's finish this video. Bro is actually getting cooked.
But okay.
Okay. Let me OG.
What are they looking at?
Old motherfucker, you're still alive?
I don't know
I mean,
what
this
that
game
is.
is still doing really well in China for some reason. I've never looked into what this game is about, but it's been doing really good. This is by NetEase, right?
Okay.
Arknight. Doing pretty good. Sure. We trust these numbers. Girls Frontline.
Sure, we trust the numbers.
Fuck.
That make no sense. I don't know a lot of the things in here, but sure. We're just looking at revenue numbers.
Wait. Girls Frontline 2 minus 23 on iOS. And then Android is 1.7 multiplier. PC is 0.5 to 0.9. Sure. Still doing okay. At least they're alive and not EOSing.
Yep.
Fuck is this? Huh? Less than 10.
Okay.
What is this game?
What the hell are we talking about here?
Huh?
I don't know these things.
How is this still alive?
Is there more?
That's not Muffin Game. Wait,
Oh,
we'll see what Muffin Game is.
Snowbreak are in here, I guess. There's
A lot of
more.
people care about Snowbreak. Look at this gigantic peak in the views. at Snowbreak. Let's take a look later.
Okay.
Hazard Lane. Ooh. There's pretty much dead patch in August. Uh-huh. Multipliers can still go up, right? This guy gave a fucking multiplier of 3 for Android.
What?
Why?
Why are these like these weird multipliers here?
Right? He's an industry expert, okay? He knows
Industry
what he's
expert,
doing.
guys. They're putting weird multipliers, man. You can get a multiplier of 3, apparently.
Aether Gazer. Where's Global Aether Gazer, bro?
I don't
He
know.
doesn't even have Global Aether Gazer on here. Oh, never mind. It's in Japan. It's in the Japan category, and they didn't split it up. Makes sense. Makes sense.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about Call of Duty jokes.
Every year, there's less people using Apple.
Sure.
So Apple EOS soon too, huh?
Surely Apple EOS, man. Surely. Surely Apple EOS.
Whatever. This is... Okay, Love in Deep Space. Okay, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? This is gonna be the winner for this month, right?
That's why you run
1.8
Windows with the
multiplier.
Apple stuff. Surely that's why.
I love this game.
What the fuck? There's more of these.
Oh my god.
Oh no, here's the Call of Duty joke for you.
How are they making money out overseas too now?
I didn't realize they
Plutonian's
made
actually
even more.
Gaining a foothold out here.
We got Carl on duty.
NA as well.
Alright,
Time
Carl
to try
on
this
duty.
game. Hell no.
Then they have a Cold War here. Have you ever seen these ones?
That's crazy. Wei Jinshin. The one true god. Path to Nowhere making some money. PGR
Yeah, there's PGR there.
performing like usual.
Yep.
Wait. Android is... This guy gave PGR a 2.8 multiplier over iOS for Android.
Why are you giving it a big multiplier? What the fuck? Huh?
But why?
This shit
Why,
makes
though?
no sense.
Huh? Wuthering Waves.
You get big drop
Alright, here
off
we go.
though.
Here's what we're here for. Woowa numbers, okay?
They be falling. There's a big drop.
iOS 7% drop on CN.
The other one, 41%.
How did they come up
40%.
with these numbers? Let's see. Global is a 40% drop in
Okay.
July. Sure. And multiplier is 1.5 of iOS. And then PC multiplier is only 0.6 to 0.9 of mobile. For
PC
global is
multiplier
even
is-
less. 0.5 to 0.8.
I don't get these
Wait,
multiplier things, but
So basically, this guy says there is more people in China using PC then for Wuthering Waves than there is
Okay.
for global. Based off the multipliers. Makes a lot of sense, right?
yeah, it makes sense. Clearly. But the multiplier stuff is just dumb.
0.5 to 0.8.
Yeah, it's like, are you sure about that? Yeah, I don't know. These are just really dumb numbers.
So hold on, let's see. Anybody calculated the numbers in the chat?
These numbers, what are you calculating? These numbers are stupid.
Okay, so 4.5. So 400, apparently, if you take the middle number, he's estimating 450 million RMB. 450 million divided by like 7.2, exchange rate 62 million.
Oh, that's
Is his estimate for July?
Okay.
Right?
Sure.
62 mil. What?
Even if that was real, that's still not breaking even.
Am I looking at this right?
I don't know what the hell you're looking at, Gabe.
That is converted to USD.
But sure. Oh, it's almost up the thing there, and then we can go do the Snowbreak stuff.
4.5 亿, right? So
It's hard to
450
scrub
mil
when this thing
divided
is
by
like 8.5 hours
7.2.
long.
62 million is what this guy came up with.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's the case.
Um,
I think there's also like they don't realize it's a much.
this is July revenue. What did we? What
It's
was
generally
our
a bigger
July
barrier
revenue for like
to
Sensor Tower
entry to like,
report?
get people to swipe on the PC as well.
Compared to revenue PvP, most people are here to observe all these CC's imaginations, and they're made up fucking multipliers.
And the people that swipe in the beginning. Yeah. This is just BS.
So-
these numbers, man.
Okay, that makes sense. His numbers make sense,
Nah.
right? If Sensor Tower is reporting like 30 mil for July, 65 mil including PC, I mean, close enough. Close enough, all right. Good enough estimate, okay? Surely real. Tower of Fantasy.
Okay. Don't they just have actual investment reports?
Everyone memeing on ToF. Let's see. ToF revenue is 4%. 4% down. What is this? Global 13%, 19% on Taiwan. Korea servers and making less than 10 can't be tracked no more. iOS numbers is 1.7 times. Android is 1.7 times iOS CN.
Okay.
Cloud is 2.4 of iOS. And then PC, he's using PC multiplier of 1.1 to 1.6.
Okay then. Again, these multipliers make no sense.
Okay. How the hell he pulled PC PS numbers out of his ass?
I don't know where the hell he's getting those. There's like it makes no sense.
Why are PC multipliers so random? His reasoning for pulling numbers out of his ass is
He made them the
he
fuck
is an
up.
industry expert that works at NetEase, and he has his own contacts. Okay, so his
Why would he know this at the same time they have actual investment reports? This is dumb. Like, this whole thing was dumb. If it wasn't for being exclusive on Epic, you would have had a GPU that could probably have played Woo on PC. What do you mean it's exclusive on Epic? It's not. It's not exclusive to Epic. What are you talking about if, No, you can get WoW from their website. You don't have to use the Epic Games Launcher. That said, I don't know exactly how great that would be on your GPU. Even then, it's not like you're missing anything. Yeah, there's a standalone launcher. There is a standalone. But it's not like you're missing out on just Genshin again. Like, it's not like you're missing out on anything. Like, you're really not missing out on anything by not playing it, man. Alright, if you don't like Genshin, you're not going to like WoW for the exact same reasons. Even in Europe, they do everything on their phones. Yeah. Anything west of Halifax? I mean, everyone just uses their phones, man.
His numbers are correct.
Point of sale machines, yeah.
And you should trust him.
That is fine. So I understand why. Because, like, you can't see the freaking Epic Games Store stuff get pushed around a lot more. Understandable.
Okay.
Like this shit makes no sense. You're not gonna have like some of these most random contacts. And even if you wanted information, investment reports.
Well, I mean, based off of financial reports, I mean, this was the guy that fucking went to the financial reports and then looked at Perfect World financial reports and then went back and modified his data, added numbers to match with the report. This was the same guy, okay?
Okay.
But then his multipliers are still 1.1 to 1.6. I mean, what is our realistic multiplier?
Just don't use the multiplier.
Multiplier should be like what? They've claimed like what? Less than 5% revenue is made on iOS.
Yeah.
So the real multiplier should be like around 10.
It'd be 10 to 20, somewhere between there.
But then let's look at the.
You'd have to add another 0 to the multiplier.
Who claimed that? I did. Okay, I pulled it out of my ass.
Yeah, cause like 95 is only. No, if it's only less than if less than 5% is that, then that's like 5% of revenue. You would need a 20 times multiplier then. Well, no, so you have to subtract the other things. This is why, like, using these multipliers is stupid. Because it doesn't get you the actual real value when you can just go and look up the real value. And there's, like, no point. Okay. Don't know what that is. For sure, there's reverse 1999.
Reverse 1999 EOSing.
Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. Yeah.
Minus 50. Snowbreak. Oh yeah, let's see Snowbreak.
Snowbreak.
Apparently, everyone is very excited about the Snowbreak PvP.
Okay, Snowbreak PvP. Cool.
He's using a multiplier of 2.2.
Sure. Okay, multipliers are just dumb.
And everyone in the Snowbreak community is not happy. Because the Snowbreak community manager literally like confirmed that PC multiplier or like PC is what? Did they say 70% of the revenue or something?
Yeah, 70%. Yeah, this is too low then if they already confirmed
70%.
that, like, yeah.
Somewhere around there, if I remember correctly. Right, so they've officially confirmed PC is making about consists of 70% of their revenue, but then this guy is only using a multiplier of 1.3 to 1.7 for PC.
Yeah, this is just always bullshit. These multipliers, they're bullshit.
But then again, right? They're apparently they also have revenue reports.
I don't know, man. These
They
are
were at,
just
like, 400
stupid.
mil.
These numbers.
Snowbreak itself is
Snowbreak is doing a
Right.
lot better than these numbers.
Snowbreak
would
off
say.
of just 1 month in July contributed half of their revenue. Uh-huh. So this is why they got a lot of PvP going on. This is why this is the most played segment.
Okay.
Because their revenue reports reported 400 million for a year, right? 年报是吧? So
I don't know what
made 400
Echo
million
is,
for the
but
whole
who
year,
knows?
or might be half a year.
All I know is this is just dumb
Right.
to look at, man.
And then
It's just stupid to look at these freaking numbers.
200 million was
It's another
contributed
one
by
like one of
Snowbreak
those. Okay.
within a month. But Snowbreak wasn't mentioned in the financial report at all. Okay. And that's why people are PvPing them.
Okay.
PvPing this guy's fucking fake numbers.
Yeah, like these numbers make no sense, but yeah. Okay, there's another one there. There looks like
Yeah,
they're playing
anything else we
chess.
care about? All these dead games. This guy has a multiplier at this game, according to him, has a multiplier of 6.8 times iOS, boys, on Android.
Just make it
6.8
6.9 so it could be hilarious to look at.
6.8? Are you crazy? What's for? What is your source?
They made it the fuck up as their source. That's their source. They made it the fuck up. This shit is just dumb, man. Is this thing over? I think he's gonna like look
I
at
don't
the
even know what any
comments
of these
after.
games are. We don't really give a fuck. I think PvP segment is over.
Yeah, but is it over?
Other games. P5X is dying. Minus 12, yes.
Okay.
2x multiplier. Rough estimate. Uh-huh. What the fuck are these games?
Yeah, I don't know.
These are games that have EOS.
Sure.
Wait, this is Cat Fantasy.
Okay.
Okay.
The cat game there.
Naruto. Bro's like, where's the DNF? FGO. Blah blah blah. FinCon. Bang Dream. Master Duel. Blue Archive. Okay, Uma Musume. EOSing on iOS. CN.
Okay, more
Nakamori.
stuff there. There's
Nikkei.
Nikkei here.
Nikkei in July up 50 on global, up 121 on Taiwan. Yeah, sure.
Okay. I don't know what this is. It's just looking at comparison stuff there.
Very accurate numbers.
Yeah, very
Hold on.
accurate numbers, truly. Surely
So-
they're accurate numbers. Is there anything else there or
Is
no?
there a Gacha Gaming PvP post about this video?
Is he gonna... is there? I don't think there's more though. Let's just go do Snowbreak stuff now. Let's go switch to Snowbreak. I need to do some stuff there. Alright, let's go get that booted up. I assume we're done looking at the weird Pepega revenue numbers that make no sense. Cause like, it's not really gonna go anywhere else. Like, it doesn't make sense. Okay. Wait, why was there like music playing on the title screen? Oh. That's why. Okay. Let's go do the thing here.
What was I going to buy?
Oh wait, no, I'll just go buy the thing in the shop. Can we get the piece I need? God damn it, not another one of those.
Use it. Otherwise you might forget you have it.
Come on, is the one piece real? Give me my attack alignment index piece. With like big number. No, the one piece is not real, guys. The one piece I need is not real. It's not real. The one piece is not real. The one piece is propaganda.
Hi.
So people would get the F off your land. Yeah, clearly. The one piece is not real. It was just propaganda this whole time. Right, we proved that there. We didn't get the one piece. It's not real. Right, the one piece is not real. If it was real, we would have gotten it by now. Alright, need to do... I haven't done hard mode. That's true, that's what you do with the... True, that... You know, sometimes modern problems require modern solutions. Send them out on boats. Truly, the big brain solution to the problem. Big brain solution.
分析員、私から目を離さないでくれ。準備完了。敵手。
Alright, we'll go up. Oh, they weren't coming from above yet. Oh, now they are. How long does it take to do one round here?
Clean. 予備は十分にある。 慌てる必要はない。
Alright, let's go kill these guys. Oh yeah, you know what's gonna suck as well? Like earlier I got the actual official embargo date for the test stuff for Meryl on Global. The freaking dates, man, they kept getting pushed now. Now it's like gonna happen, the embargo date isn't even like on the usual day where they usually have it. And it's like, because of it, it's like, it's on the days I don't even get to, like, I don't have time to stream. Because I believe the embargo date is like Thursday, Friday time frame now. Which, I mean, you guys know, like, most of the time I don't really have the ability to thing. Just gonna suck. I guess I'll just try to, like, push out the video so I can just at least have content on it for you guys. I'll have to, like, work on a video next week so I can, put it out earlier. I'll put it out on, like, the actual date, the embargo lifts. Which is a bit unfortunate. Alright, let's see. Increase ballistic damage after crit. Yes, please. Okay. Oh, ricocheted. Oh, they're like all the way back there. I can't really hit them. Alright. Let's go get rid of everything here. How long does this thing like last for? Oh, this is just unfortunate. Alright, let's go heal up.
補給は回収した。目標の排除を確認。
Oh damn it, it's all the way over there.
すべてをすべる。
Hi, dark side. Welcome, welcome. Oh yeah, we didn't claim the free character yet. We'll do that after. Doing fine. Oh. Gotta make sure it doesn't get through. Alright, how many more things do I need to destroy? Yeah, sure, I'll take the extra crit. Why not? Alright, let's go kill these ones again. Oh, this is not good. Okay, we need to get rid of the things there somehow. Oh shit. I landed on the freaking springboard again. Yeah, I kinda wanna do one of these just with like Sears as my character. Just so I can like pick up everything. Yeah, I'll take the elemental damage. God damn it. Moving this slowly is not the greatest. Oh, I'm like now 81% crit rate.
予備は十分にある。目標達成。指示を待つ。
Alright, let's destroy everything here. Yeah, I'll take that one.
敵視。
4 damage from me.
補給は回収した。予備は十分にある。目標の排除確認。弱点カンパ。
Yeah, I'm just gonna go in the turret.
敵の増加を確認。
Lost, but Bro, I have to shoot hella in the. Oh, I'm out of ammo.
準備完了。弱点カンパ。 慌てる必要はない。弱点カンパ。
Time to hit everything again. Is this even damaging Hello?
.目標の排除を確認。 目標達成。指示を待つ。
Alright, we stopped them.
準備完了。
Is there more? How long does this go on for? Okay, finished.
私たちを阻める者はいないな。分析。
Yeah, I did most of the damage. Cool. Oh, you get like a lot of points from the hard mode. You get a lot of them. Oh, was that all the weeklies and stuff? I didn't do like this shit daily though, because I can't be bothered. Oh, I already got like half of the things here. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, this is only up to 20. Okay. And then you get like the thingy there. I don't know how the hell you do that one. I did consume the Vanguard commands. The hell? I've been collecting them, but I don't know how you consume them. All I know is there's something there if you go collect and consume them. There's something about collecting and consuming them in there. What else do we need? Are we done with like everything? We already finished top stuff earlier. I think so. It's not like we have anything else there. Oh yeah, we get the free character, right. Alright, so we could claim all. Alright, we have this. We can pick a character here. There's Acacia, which I already have maxed out. There's Chenxing, Haru 5-star, Masher 5-star, Tess 5-star, Katya 5-star, and then the original standards. They're all in here. I think I'm just gonna grab Tess though. Oh, where even is it? Oh, here we go. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab Tess. Because everyone else is like, yeah. There we go. Let's go use it on Tess. Right, like, the big thing I need is the third one, though. This is where, like, this one's the big one, the third one. Sadly, I don't have the enough to get the third one. But hey, those free shards went to good use. At least I like to think so. Maybe one of these days I'll start working on Tess again, so I can eventually get her her star there. Cause then if I do get it, then like I can have her like trigger the thing on any hit, which would be kind of crazy. But yeah, I don't think there's like anything else I need to get done. Right. Well, I guess I could fight these. What are they weak to? This is Chaos Resist. And then this one is Thermal. What do I even use for this thing? Where is the thingy? Where is other life? There you are. Sure, I'll try this one.
分析員、私から目を離さないでくれ。すべてをすべよ。分析員、早く逃げなさい。足手まといなんてごめんよ。すべてをすべよ。慌てる必要はない。足手まといなんてごめんよ。足手まといなんてごめんよ。足手まといなんてごめんよ。お前にふさわしい場所はバルハ
The hell? The bosses didn't do anything. The fuck is up with this boss? It did like nothing. It just waited for me to just kill it. Yeah, I'll just exit it like that. Gotcha probably would have been good there. Cause then I could just find like a sniping post. Whatever. What do I want to try here? Let's just use Shinshin 4-star as the healer. I don't really care about getting the highest score or anything.
It's okay. Pull myself together. Reloading. Supplies are in place.
Alright, now we just gotta wait through this phase.
It's okay. Pull myself together. Supplies are in place. Don't hurt me.
Oh, god damn it.
Reloading. Supplies are in place.
And then like it puts the thing over there.
Supplies are in place.
Yeah, this boss is just really... This one's like a really slow fight. Also an annoying one. Oh, it's dead. Hold on. Yeah, that wasn't a good time, but I don't want to try to waste more. That thing was just kind of annoying. Why is this thing glowing? I'm pretty sure I have no event here or anything. Yeah, I don't. Why was it glowing? Oh no, we don't have the thing to buy the last thing there. And then eventually I have to just get all the other stuff. Man, I have like so many characters at level 50 actually. Kinda crazy. I have like a lot of them at max of the friendship thing. Is there like anything else? Is there like anything else that we need to get done, or are we just done? I feel like we're already just done, because like, we already went through anything. Anything else to react to then? Yeah, so yeah, the main character is a male, yeah. You only see him here though. Outside of a couple of cutscenes, you only see the guy here. It's supposed to be your harem game type thing, you know? Right. And then like, we can go and give them a massage. They haven't added more characters here, but like... Oh, did I not claim that? Interesting. So, like, you know, let's say we have Katya over here. You can change the point and everything. Right. And then I can go like over here. And then we go do the other spots. But yeah, you can give them freaking massages. That's the thing they added into this game. Why? I don't know. But it is a thing. You play as a dude and you give them a massage. It's a mini game. Yeah, there you go. Great score there. And you get scored on it. Oh yeah, the bed. Oh yeah. And she's not in her room. Let's try to get some of them in her room. Only reason this game is a TOS. I mean, it's doing fine. Meanwhile, we can go into Gabe's room, right? Oh, she's asleep. Now she's watching a movie. Now she's at her desk. Now she's taking a bath. You can just watch her take a bath here. You can't move the thing further, but you can just sit here or stand here and watch her take a bath. With some of them have just interactable furniture, but they'll just do various different actions. But yeah, she'll just take a bath right here. For some reason, you can watch her take a bath. We didn't get the... Then there's obviously the test one. Right, the classic test scene. Oh, god damn it, she's not in there. Oh yeah, she's still not in her room. Too bad you can't just force them into the room. You have to just constantly enter and exit until they're randomly in the room. Oh great, she's still not in her room. The pregnant waifu one? What? Oh, that one? The one from that ad. That one. I don't know. I thought that you've seen the funny ad I showed you to you before. But yeah. No, you know the one that's in the format of the Mafia City one? Here. This one. This ad. Remember this one? You remember this one, right? Surely you remember this one. You start with a level 1 classmate, she becomes the level 5 girlfriend who's pregnant, and then who knows where the baby went with the level 20 wife. She's washing the windows while also pressing herself against the glass. And your child. I mean, it's just funny that they put that action there, but yeah, here there's this one. Right? Is this the one you met, right? I've seen this ad before and I'm just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is this ad? Like, what the fuck is this ad? Like, just where did the baby go? I thought I've shown this thing a couple times in the past. I haven't shown this one in like a year though, but like, there probably is. There probably is one that's worse. There probably is. I wouldn't be surprised. Right? I wouldn't be surprised if there's something worse. I wouldn't be. Okay, it's only on CN now, but like... you know... I remember that ad. There are like other variations of this one. This thumbnail has more of the pictures of the ads. Where like the one where she's just suddenly pregnant is just what the fuck? Why? I don't get the point of the pregnant part there. Oh god. This one is just like, damn. Best ACG game, cute girls, exquisite graphic, vivid interactive experience. Time to play. You're pregnant too? Who's the dad? Your husband? Don't tell her. This has been a thing for a long ass time, man. These ads have been a thing since forever. Like, I remember seeing this back when, like, remember the Mafia City memes? Back when, like, the Mafia City thing was, like, the big meme. Remember that time period? This was, like, years ago. Right? So, like, you end up with shit like this. But this is where, like, they started doing this freaking format here. Where, like, oh, you start this one, oh, this one actually has the baby. Right? But, like, you know, you start with that one, level 1, level thing, and then level the other one. Right? Where you went from, like, level 1 crook or whatever to, like, the level 35 boss or whatever. You know, those old Mafia City ads? Right? I remember I made a joke somewhere on some other site where I'm like, is this how waifus work? It's like the joke. Because that was how Mafia works. Right, if you remember that one, that's how Mafia works. Is that, like... Man, this is like old ass meme now. Yeah, this was back in 2017. Because, like, the ads were hilariously bad. Here. Right, this one. We have these old ads here.
Just know, to me, you're nobody. What's yours will be mine. Get 'em.
Where's the one with the That's How Mafia Works? Oh wait, no, that's not it. That's just gameplay. Mafia City ads, here we go. Level 1? Level 35 boss. Now he's level 1 crook. Level 10 hitman. Level 35 bots. Right? Now he's level 60. Right, remember these things? We still can't play. He turned white. Yeah, he got whitewashed. Don't tell Twitter. Don't tell Twitter. Just don't tell Twitter, okay? Wait, if he's the boss, he just pays him? He gets paid? Look, look. He's just paying this guy to go through. Level 1 crook? Okay. Now he's level 15 boss. Level 15 boss with a level 10 hitman. I don't know what Mafia City was all about. All I know is this is how Mafia works. That's how Mafia works, okay? Die for your protection money? He's like, nope. Oh, bus open. For some reason, why? Now he came out of the TV. I don't know. He's arrested? Nope. The hand just came out of nowhere with this guy in here. What the fuck is with that walking? Oh, there he dropped the weapon. Now he's level 30. And then he just transforms. It's so bad it's good, yeah. Yeah, he just grew a bunch of hair, yeah. That freaking walk, man. Oh, you broke out and now you punched it. You're free. Okay. Okay, he stole the bus. That game did release, but the devs handled the game so poorly, forcing players to go into debt. Even whales included, so the game EOS. Damn. Okay. Level 10 crook, here's the boss. And then they're like, nope, never mind, they got guns. Sure, picking up lipstick just makes you change like that. Okay. That's how it works, just pick up lipstick. This lore, man, this lore is crazy. Yeah, yeah, just picking up lipstick will instantly do that, man. That's how it works, apparently. Alright, got the key. And then he magically has the helicopter waiting for him. Okay. Alright, he levels up when he gets the money. How about this guy? Level 1 crook? Sure. Level 10 hitman has a tractor. Level 35 boss? Okay. Level 1 robbing banks? Sure. Level 10 dating beauty, sure. Level 1 crook. Level 10 hitman. And level 35 boss just takes the whole bank. No, that one is just kind of funny, man. They had so many ads. There's literally a half hour worth of ads left. Like, look at this, man. Alright, the level 10 hitman drives away in the van, but then, like, level 35 boss, man, they take the entire bank. They get the freaking helicopter and lift the whole bank. How that even works, I have no idea. But that's how the mafia works, okay? They just steal the whole bank. Right? I've heard of robbing the bank, but I haven't heard of robbing the actual bank itself. As in you steal the entire bank. How would that work? Right, it's one thing to rob a bank, but they were robbing the bank. Not a bank, the bank. Alright, Christmas Madman, sure, with level 1 crooks. Hurry and save your brothers. Okay. Those guys are BFIs. They're BFIs. The freaking thing said BFI here. They're BFIs. That's a BFI. Right? Alright, they're running and then you can pick up the money. Level 5 plain clothes, okay. Alright, now instant your expector. Cars yours, okay. Now he's level 35 boss. Alright, they got a bunch of cars.
Oh my god.
Join us, these will all be yours, okay?
Oh my god.
Alright, gun. Sure. They shot an egg. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't understand this shit. Level 35 boss driving away. And then the car gets smashed by a bunch of level 1 crooks. So yeah, this level 35 boss instead. Alright, you have a good night. What is this, man? Level 10 rich man, okay. Yes, I am the hello. And then level 1 poor man. Sure. I'll get the chainsaw. Retired mafia boss. Sure. Looks pretty good for the Sims one. Okay. That's how Mafia works. That's how Mafia works. That's how Mafia works. Now we got the line. What the hell happened to that doggo? I don't know. It just works. It just works. Alright, level 35 boss there. What? Level 60 Godfather is just flying over them. Okay. Cause that's how Mafia works, guys. Elon Musk's favorite car, yeah. Oh, this guy got the key, they got the gun. Yeah, sure, pumping your tires will make your car transform into a tank. Because that's how Mafia works. Alright. It still exists, okay. As they bow, okay, they get crazier, sure. The hell? Yeah, you get stronger in power as a boss as they bow. Sure. Alright, Bob and Tony are fighting that guard. He steals the cop outfit, sure. What the hell are just these ads, man? Level 10 crook? Oh, they got the guard to move. Now they're gonna take all the weapons. Sure. It's just like the most random crap, man. Why does... Yeah, sure. Arrange your crew. Speed attack and then defense. Alright. The crook opens it, gets the weapons. And now they're immediately level 35 boss. Oh. Blood, level 35 boss now. Level 1 crook. The level 10 hitman, they're gonna race. Level 35 boss comes out of the private jet. Okay. He turned back into a dude. True. Oh. Okay. They got a pocket watch. They got a car. Okay. Sure. Alright, now this is in French. There's like, give me your money. This is my man. How dare ya? There goes that level 10 bad cop. He just put some freaking explosive on the car, sure. Places here, rebel or compromise. Alright, they're gonna shoot the... They're not even driving on the... They're not... Sure. Oh yeah, there was a level 10 bad cop. There was. But you know, that's just how Mafia works. If you want a Mafia Corp, go to Las Vegas, of course. Just make sure you become the level 35 boss. He's like, behave yourself. Nope. He's like, well done, sure. Level 99 Mafia boss best series. For sure, man. True to life ads, exactly. Just like the lipstick one. You pick it up, you immediately get the sex change. Because that's how it works. Wait, that was a long time ago, man. Alright, you pick your weapon. And he's just stepping on the money? Sure. Alright, then they get a crate of money. Successfully take over the gang, sure. Oh, money on fire now. You got so much money that you're using it to keep the place warm, to light the fireplace. Okay. You're just burning money. Oh, 30 bucks. Just to get the Christmas outfit and hat. Okay. Oh yeah, they definitely are some goofy ass store models for sure. But that's just how Mafia works, okay? Sure, you just rip out the toilet and throw it at the thing. Because that works. He's like, worthless pig, okay. He just kicks it down. It seems much easier. Drink some alcohol in a bottle and you'll get EXP. Clearly that's how things work. Yeah, I never knew until now, because that's how Mafia works. That's just how Mafia works. No, that's just how it works. It just works. It just works. Alright, you can place your stuff here. Sure. The inflation, of course. Alright, and then they're bidding on a car. And there goes the boss. Alright, now he got the car. Mafia boss, no smoking, sure. He gets his phone there, sure. Car comes, and they break him free.
Help! Help! Go!
Hey, when you level up, the cat gets a hat. Now you got the cat in the hat, and then now you have the cat god choice specs. I don't know. He gets locked into one move, but hey, that cat, he got his special attack boosted. Right? The cat had choice specs. I have no idea. I wonder. But hey, you know, that's just how Mafia works. Alright, that's just how it works. If this was a Toon series for kids, then you're gonna have generations who will visit their therapist 4 times at the age of 11. Uh-huh. And then arrested. I feel like some of these are just repeats now. But you know, that's just how Mafia works. Oh guys, they're shooting and the police surrender. They remind me of Chinese live leaks to videos made into a 3D cartoon. You know what? Maybe. But hey, that's just how Mafia works, okay? Because that's how it works. Nope. Rip that guy. Alright, there's level 1 crook sneaking in to go steal some more weapons and become a level 35 boss. Again. Yeah, sure, you leveled up to a boss. I mean, I probably shouldn't play more of this just in case. But yeah. Skip ad every time, and then sit and watch 35 minutes of ads. Does literally does literally anything. Becomes level 50 boss. Oh, it's level 35. That's just how Mafia works. That's just how Mafia works, okay? Florida man accused of attacking girlfriend with a banana. That's just how Mafia works. You do something and then that's just how it works. Oh, someone made a green screen of it. So you can get a green screen of, that's how Mafia works. Right, that's just how it works. Right, it's just how Mafia works. Which one? They have a tier list now. Yeah, sure, we'll look at this one. That is definitely an SFW. This is all CG. Guys, this is just very not safe for work, guys. No, I have not played Tales of Arise. This is not safe for work. Yeah, I remember you talking about this. I see.
而是抬起右腿，用力蹬电动行车，导致两车发生碰撞，造成张某
These
左足
freaking violations, man. This is not safe for work. This is not safe for work, guys. That was not safe for work. Alright, that was not safe for work, guys. That was not safe for work. Very not safe for work. Right, it was not safe. And I miss those memes, man. They were fun and cool. Is there like anything else, or do we just end it early tonight? Because they don't have other stuff banked. Like, it's a lot easier when we have like a bunch of stuff to react to banked. But like, do we have any more PvP video stuff to look at, or do we just end early? I think we already went through some of those. Or should we just save them from next time? Let me check. Oh, that one? We saw some of these already. I think I'll just save it for a thing. I think we save it then. I don't know who Muharo is. Oh, you mean Mudahar? Eh? It doesn't really fit for what we look at anyways. Gotta love how this is just the freaking, And look guys, look, we got ToF music, right? TOF music right here. Look guys, we got in my recommendations. It's not dead, see? Just kidding, we got Tower of Flower there. And we got Tower of Flower. Which obviously I cannot play because obviously that song's copyrighted. Right, we got Tower of Flower. It recommends I listen to Tower of Flower. The ending to Licorice Recoil, the music there. I mean, it's a good song. But, you know, kind of funny though. It's just like, you know, it's like, the anime was like, it aired, what, like 2 years ago or something? And then now it's like, oh, now I'll push it to you. Okay, YouTube algorithm, go push it to me now. Instead of when people looked for it like 2 years ago. Yeah, it's all over the place. Kinda, but... yeah, I don't know. And this guy's out for rip. Sure. We got... like, it's literally just all over the place. Alright, we got the cross-fusion arranged theme from the Mega Man anime there. There's like game music and stuff, like, part of that, like, it makes sense. But, you know. And then, like, yeah, Pokemon stuff is in here. Look at this. This is like what it's trying to tell me here. Music, gaming, video game music, Sonic, Pokemon mixes, live, CPUs, desktop computers, audio commentary. Now we got J-pop. Computers, machines, RPGs, animated films, electronic music, apparently, and then there's comedy, and like, this is just what it does for me, man. I mean, like, yeah, I get it for some of them, makes sense, but yeah. You know, you got ToF there, more ToF stuff down here. But yeah. Alright. It's meant to get punishment as an egg move? Oh boy. Sure. Only he can save Concord. I don't think anyone wants to save it. And yeah, we got this Song of One Healing for 10 hours. This is the music you play when you go play Woo or something. Yeah, it doesn't work. It just doesn't work at all. It's been reported. I don't know when it'll get fixed, but at the moment, it doesn't do anything. You might as well be a Magikarp using Splash. It don't work. It don't work at all. Otherwise it'd be huge, but it doesn't work. Right? It would be huge if it did, but it doesn't. Unfortunately. Of course that happened. Was it like a data breach or something? Honestly, I think we'll just save it to look at tomorrow night. Because honestly, I'm just a bit tired. Because of just what I ended up doing, like, earlier. And stuff. And we kind of got all the main things we needed to get done. So we can, like, if you just compile it, we can put it on the next stream. I think we'll just end early here, even though it's only 4 hours. Yeah, like, I feel bad for the people that sped ran it, but at least they got to prove it doesn't work. Yeah, I need to get some rest. I'm just going tired. Yeah, and then eventually I'll have to figure out what I'll do for Meryl. Because I won't be able to stream that day anyways, when the NDA is up. Yeah, the embargo day, I can't stream that day. Because it's not at the usual time. Which is just kinda annoying. But like, you gotta go with the rules they say, right? But like, you just probably just make a video and just upload it instead. We'll schedule it to go live at that time. Which is probably what I'll end up doing. Or I ended up doing that with Nola as well. But yeah, though. As usual, thank you guys all for stopping by. Right? Hopefully I can see you guys again next time. I'm gonna go get some rest. Right? We'll look at a bunch of more stuff then. I need to find time to continue playing some of the other stuff I was playing before as well. And haven't there like been like those freaking Pal World drops lately? With like the Pal World skins? I kinda wanna see what they look like in game at some point. But like, yeah, I'll see you guys. See ya.